like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos by hitting that notification bell, by the subscribe button, as well as, you know what I'm saying, go to our Cash App, $ BJ Matthews. Again, $ BJ Matthews, PayPal at Broderick Masters. As well, if you like to donate to get a shirt, y'all can go right to our, you know what I'm saying, Cash App as well. You know what I'm saying? $35 for the shirts, $40 for the sweaters. You know, as y'all can see, we have a special person who got a shirt this past weekend, Mr. Shara Harris. Shara Hines. Thank you for making your order this past weekend. Everybody would like to, you know what I'm saying, support with a shirt or a sweater. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, send the Cash App, $35 for a shirt, $40 for a sweater, and we'll get that out to you. White, black, and red, all colors available, both for male and females. But let's go and wait for a minute and get the people in here, man. Salute to my man, Plays for Keep. My little bro, Plays for Keep. BJ, salute. Yes, sir. Salute to the chat. Mike2X was good, my guy. My man, Bubba, said PG probably listened to the stream earlier and decided to be more aggressive. All right, man. Let's go and get these likes in. Let's get these likes up. Man. Let the people come in here and get a chance. You know, I'm going to be back in 1 second. All right, so we are back in action. You know what I'm saying? Back in action with LA Clipper Talk. LA Clipper Talk. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers split a back-to-back after a loss to the Orlando Magic yesterday and a win against the Portland Trailblazers, which puts them at 38 and 34, fifth in the Western Conference, a half a game behind the Phoenix Suns, who did lose today to the OKC Thunder. I think Devin Booker had 49 points, but the Suns did lose today, so the Clippers are now a half a game behind the Phoenix Suns for the fourth spot. It's my humble opinion that I think the Suns and the Clippers are going to face off in that first round. With things are going the way it's going, unless the Mavericks or the Warriors have something to say about that, right? All right, Mercioto Murphy, W for the Clippers. Too bad the Lakers won today too. Was hoping to see more Laker fans flip out. Yeah, that was crazy what happened on Friday, man. So yeah, Senator Jr. Man, appreciate y'all, man. Yo fellas, appreciate you. Hit the like button for the people in here, man. Get the notifications out, and we can go and get started with the back-to-back. Let's start with the first game yesterday. The Orlando Magic took the game over in the fourth quarter, while the Clippers actually were up by 7 points, I believe, going into the fourth. And there are a number of things, you know, that happened while the Clippers lost. First of all, they continuously get off these slow starts. This has been a problem for us all season long, where we choose to turn on like in the second half. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Or yeah, we choose to turn up in the second half, and we don't have no consistency throughout the game, which you know hurts us. And we just have to do a better job of, you know what I'm saying, being more consistent, man. We have to do a better job of, you know, being a championship oriented team. If you want to be a contender, if you want to be able to play championship basketball, we got to be able to put teams away early, right? So I keep pulling up the wrong one. The Magic beat the Clippers 113-108 yesterday, and if y'all look at the team stats like we do every single stream, y'all can see that we did not shoot the ball particularly well, especially from the 3-point line. We shot 6 for 22, right? You know what I'm saying? We had 75 from the free throw line, which is not great, which is very average. You know what I'm saying? And then the field goal percentage, we shot 46%. So we shot lower then every shooting percentage, every field goal percentage, than the Magic. That was number one. Number two, um, we made too many costly turnovers at the wrong time, especially in that fourth quarter. Um, for us to go into that game with the lead in the fourth quarter with, what I'm saying, like a full quarter left, we have to be able to learn how to, what I'm saying, maintain these leads. And of course, Kawhi didn't play yesterday. And what I've noticed with us is that when Kawhi doesn't play, we're more prone to get more undisciplined, right? We're more prone to, what I'm saying, make, boneheaded decisions and miss catches, missing layups, and, what I'm saying, just, not smart IQ plays. So I noticed that when Kawhi doesn't play, it's we're more in a vulnerable situation to close it out, right? So we didn't shoot the ball particularly well. We turned the ball over 15 times to the Magic 17. We're not aggressive on the defensive end as well. We allowed Markel Fultz, Wendell Carter Jr., Bonner as well to, hit some threes. I just think that we had to do a better job of playing better defense, right? And we look at the box score. Let me go ahead and put this up as well. Um, I look at from an offensive standpoint, of course, Paul George, to me, he showed up, especially in that third quarter. In the second half, he got cooking. He did make some boneheaded turnovers. He had 6 turnovers yesterday, which, obviously you can't have that. I'm saying, even though you score the ball, if you're giving the ball up, you're giving the team opportunity for life. And that's kind of what, what's going on. Russ also had six turnovers, so that definitely was a bad sign. He had 6 turnovers and only 4 assists. So that's a game where you can say Russell Westbrook, the assist turnover ratio was bad, because not only did you not have a 2-to-1, but you also have more turnovers than assists, which even hurts us more. And they were costly turnovers. So we can't have that. Eric Gordon was not very, great on the offensive end. With Norman Powell being out and Kawhi being out, he's one of our other, probably our best guard who can score. So he has to get more than 6 points, more than 7 points. Robert Covington got some minutes. He got 23 minutes yesterday, and I thought he played particularly well. He did not play today, and I noticed, when he plays well, the next game he tends to not play for whatever reason, right? Murphy said Kawhi can make jumpers even with 2 to 3 defenders in his face. That's why they win when he plays. Yeah, he's obviously, very, very, what I'm saying, he's very, very meticulous, and he's very, very calculated. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, my co-host, what I'm saying, Rick is in the building. My guy Rick Masters in the building. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brother. He said, get those likes up to 15 for us. Yes, sir. We got 15 people in here, man. We should have over 15 likes, man. The like button is free. Hit that like button when y'all enter in. Y'all know the rules. When y'all wipe y'all feet, you know what I'm saying? Press that like button. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Rick's already said it, man. So just from the glimpse of it, the way I see, man, we did not get enough offense in yesterday. And let me tell you something about the Orlando Magic, man. They're going to be good. I think they're going to be a playoff team next season. I could see them being a playoff team or a play-in team. Well, I think they're 29-43 right now. They just lost to the Lakers right now. But they have a lot of promise, you know what I'm saying, for the future. You know what I'm saying? He said Bro Gordon was a Clippers X factor. Yeah, that's kind of what he's been all season, Brody. Ben Gordon, there's a couple games where he, doesn't shoot the ball well, but more times than not, with us, he's been pretty solid. And that's why I was happy, the Clippers got him, because he's a vet. He can shoot, he can score. The moment's not too big for him. And he has a pretty high IQ, you know what I'm saying? He knows how to get his shots up, and he knows how to make quick decisions. So I was a big supporter of Ben Gordon come to the team. But as far as the Magic, they're going to be a top team, or not going to top team. They're going to be a play-in team or playoff team by next season. You know what I'm saying? They have, length. They seem to have, guys who are, very confident, extremely confident, with Banchero, Cole Anthony, Markel Fultz. Y'all remember Markel Fultz, who played with the Sixers, who lost confidence in his shot. It looks like he's found a real home in Orlando with, guys like, what I'm saying, like I said, Boncaro, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., Bonner, which is the shooter, and that coach as well. I think his name is Mosley. He seems to have, faith in him as well. So, not only do you have the play, but you have the coaching as well. So I think Orlando's going to be a nice team with OKC and, Memphis and Sacramento. They're going to be a pretty good team, for years to come. Um, but yeah, the Clippers, what I'm saying, they did not handle business yesterday. They let a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter determine it. So, just basically just being disciplined and, putting people away while the Clippers lost last night or lost yesterday. But they got the job done today. Same situation, same scenario. Going into the fourth quarter with the lead, and they closed the door this time. So they was able to beat the Portland Trailblazers 117-102. And, this is a game they desperately needed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every game counts from here on out, man. With the Western Conference being as close as it is, every game pretty much counts. Right? They're any like one or two, like a 2-game losing streak, and a team in front of you or behind you automatically catches up to you. You know what I'm saying? So they have to continuously keep their foot on the gas. Said Rick, my man said threes was on point from Gordon. Collectively, Blazers play well together, but Leonard is such a terminator and controls the game. When he is on, no one can stop him but him tonight. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. Rick, appreciate the comment, bro. That's why I say when Kawhi, for those situations to close the door, I would say about 85 to 90%. If Kawhi's on the court, the Clippers are going to win. If it's a close game, because I got to be honest with y'all. I think the Clippers would have still won if Kawhi wasn't there tonight, but I feel a hell of a lot better when he's on the court. And Paul George, man, he seems to play very good against the Blazers. He seems to always, have his way against, I'm saying, Anthony Simons, or, whether it had been Dame, Nurkic, whoever it was on the Blazers, he seems to have his way with this team. So I think the Clippers would have still won, but my boy Rick is right. When Kawhi Leonard gets in his bag, bro, like there's pretty much no one can stop him. He gets to his spots. You know what I'm saying? He makes, mid-range shots. He was getting, Cam Reddish off balance. He was killing Anthony Simons. It didn't matter who was guarding him. He's just a mismatch. So Senator JR said that Magic's going to be good next year. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Got 30 people in here. Let's get those likes over 30 likes right now. Cash App's in the ticker right there. $ BJ Matthews. PayPal at Broderick Masters. You know what I'm saying? Super chat as well. Click the link on top of the chat box. You know what I'm saying? Show your love to the podcast. Appreciate y'all coming through. So if we break down today's game, basically was a situation where the Clippers were able to, close the game out. They didn't really do anything special as far as shooting the ball. The Blazers shot horrible from the three. They shot as bad as the Clippers did yesterday. They shot 20% to the Clippers 42, which I think was probably the biggest difference. Because they both shot 45% from the field. The Clippers shot a less percentage from the free throw line, 82 to 91. They got on the boards, which was good. They got almost 50 rebounds. They moved the ball pretty well. Westbrook I think he had 10 assists. You know what I'm saying? He had 10 assists, so that really helped. He pushed the pace, like my boy Rick said. They got a lot of steals, especially in that second half. You had guys like PG, Nico, and Kawhi getting their hands on balls, getting deflections. You know what I'm saying? So that really helped in itself. And I just think this game they basically did not allow Portland to get back up. You know what I'm saying? The timely shots they were hitting, There was a step back three, I think, when Paul George hit when it was like 105 to 97, and I was like, the game is over at that point because it's just like when the Blazers about to make a run, the Clippers will stop them with an offensive play, right? So that's pretty much what I think what is happening. They pretty much put their they pretty much continuously kept the pressure on Portland, and that's pretty much what the situation happened. And Fami said, "I'm the only one who hates when we throw the ball to Morris on the block and just watch him." I was like, "Yeah." What did Marcus Morris have today? Let me pull up his numbers. Let's pull up the box score real quick. Let's pull up the box score. Uh, he said, so Morris had 7 points. Yeah, you know what? Morris is. I'm with like Morris. Okay, he had 24 minutes. He played for 24 minutes tonight. You know, Morris, like last year, especially, you would see like 15, 12, 15 points per game. But, you know, since he's been in this slump, he's been doing like 6, 4, 8, like single digit numbers. And the thing I'm worried about Morris is that when he can shoot the ball, he can really score the ball, especially in that mid post. I've seen Marcus Morris at times hit like 3, 4 jumpers straight in a row. So he can definitely shoot. But when he's clanking or he's in his slump, it looks very bad. You know, KB2 Fly said that he think he mellow in the post. You know what I'm saying? The little sidestep pull up, you know, back him up with the turnaround shot. Like he think he mellow in the post, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. My man Tuna Sports said this was a pivotal game for both teams. The Blazers most likely can miss the play, and with these wins matter. Free game. See, and that's why I said like Portland. The reason I'm not really even. I'm looking at Portland like a team. Like they need to just continue to they just need to rebuild that whole team. They need to let Anthony Simons, Matisse Thybulle, they need to go ahead and transition that team, bro. Because Dame is not leading that team. He's already had his time in Portland with CJ. Him and CJ, that was their run. That was their time to, make a run. I think it's time for Dame to just go ahead and, go to Milwaukee, man. That's where I think he needs to go. Because it's just like, what's the point of keep staying there like, are you just staying there pretty much for your contract, your money? Okay, I get it, but I think Anthony Simons, you gotta allow him to, blossom, and you go ahead and start a new culture there. Because the Nurkic, CJ, Dame era is pretty much done. You know what I'm saying? The era is pretty much done. I think they need to go ahead and just, cut that team out. Salute to Cortez TD. We appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button. A couple things before I let people in. So we got 10 games left. If we look at the Western Conference right now, let me see if I can pull up the updated one, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, so this is the updated standings right here in the Western Conference. So right now, I think we have about 10 games left, and then the playoffs are about to start. So as y'all look at these standings, bro, I want y'all to really look very closely on just how close the race is, and how if you lose one game, you can be out of playoff contention. You can be right there in the play-in. You can be, jump from the 6th seed all the way down to the 12th seed in a matter of 2 losses. I mean, that's just how close to. This is probably the weirdest West I've ever seen in actually NBA history. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just think that this is probably the worst. This is probably the worst year of basketball as far as what I'm saying consistency I've seen. Salute Cam, what's good, brother? What's good, little bro? 57 KP News was good. He said Morris is just trash. Bro, time to sit him down. I mean, I would like to see Rocco more. I think Rocco, he plays good, and then Ty still sits him, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be interested to see how Ty Lue plays Rocco. I'm gonna be very interested to see how he plays in the playoffs because he gets his opportunities to play, and he actually does well. My boy Rick said Western Conference is bad, and probably that's probably what it is. Maybe these teams are just like beating the hell out of each other so bad. You know what I'm saying? They're actually trying to actually really they're actually, good teams. They're just, what I'm saying, facing other good teams. So that's why there's not really no runaway. Even the first seed, even Denver, I mean, 48 wins right now out of 10 games left. That's not really a lot. Like we're used to seeing like 56, 57, 58 wins, and I don't really particularly think Denver's going to get that high. So it's just a weird year, bro, honestly. Um, and if we look at our schedule coming up right now, the Clippers, this is their schedule. So if you look at the schedule right now, they got OKC back to back. They need to win those two games. They gotta win those two games against OKC. Well, shit, they gotta win every. They gotta win as many games as possible. Like every game counts. But I'm just looking at the games that these teams that we actually should have an upper hand on. No more back to backs other than the Portland and Phoenix on April 8th and April 9th. There's no more back to backs left. So that means we'll have our full team pretty much for the most part, outside of Norman Powell. We got to come with a mindset that we got to close this season out strong. No more messing around, no more. You know what I'm saying? We got to up the intensity. 10 games left. This is the last stretch that we got. We're in the fifth seed. So if we keep it going, we'll be able to avoid the play-in. That was my number one thing. We avoid the play-in. So it looks like we're going to probably most likely do that if we stay focused. But now I want to get that fourth seed. I want to get that fourth seed. I want to get a home court advantage. Roland said, salute, homie. First time up in here. Just subscribe. Big time Clippers fan since 2004 when we dropped your channel. Hey, man, appreciate the love, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button, man. Yeah, man, Sean Livingston, definitely a historic Clipper player, man. I like Sean Livingston a lot, too. And for you guys who have Clipper friends or Clipper buddies that y'all know, man, or just basketball heads, man, just share this podcast with, whoever, man, and have them, come to the lives as well, man, because we're about to, really get hot with the playoffs. So, yeah. 36 in the live. Let's get these out to, let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get those likes up. But yeah, we got 10 games left, and they got to come with a mindset to try to win every game they can. Does that mean they're going to win every game? No, it don't. But if you have the mindset that you're going to win, then it's going to pay dividends in the playoffs. So you got to come with that focus, that energy, that determination every single game. And these games are at home. Most of these games are at home. Outside of the Memphis, New Orleans, we're pretty much not having to really travel anymore. Sean Garn said either the Suns, Clippers, or Lakers come out the West. I want to get the Lakers versus Clippers working the playoffs this year finally. Yeah, you know what? I just like I said, it's gonna come down to matchups, bro. And I just think the Clippers have the Lakers number. I mean, I watched the game against the Magic tonight. Like the Lakers are just too inconsistent, bro. They're just too inconsistent, and I just think the Clippers have their number. You know, if the Clippers and Lakers face, I think that series would end in like 6 games. Perfect. Like honestly, the Suns is a wild card for me. I'm not saying they're a super team. I'm not going like that. I'm just going to say that they got KD. So now they got KD. I mean, it looks much better. But as a team, though, I mean, like we weren't thinking about the Suns until they got KD, right? Don Gio said we fumbled the back against the Magic. I was there with my bro Crookdown P. We booed the whole Magic roster all game. We were about a ton of security. LA had to pull. Yeah, he said LAPD had to pull up. Let me drop this link for y'all. But yeah, we definitely fumbled the back against the Magic, man. Because like I said, they were up by 7 points going into the fourth quarter. And then when you watch that fourth quarter, what happened was the turnovers and not stopping Wendell Carter Jr., Bonner, and Markel Fultz from saying transition offense. That's what happened. So they gotta have a better approach. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have a much better approach. So I just dropped a link for y'all, man. Y'all want to come in here and cook with me? What y'all think about today's game against the Blazers and yesterday's game with the Magic? And, what y'all feel about our schedule for the rest of the 10 games left? Playoffs are about to really start next month, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. So tap that like button, hit that Cash App on the chat. You know what I'm saying? PayPal, and also our super stickers are available as well. Our assistant coach this game, so it's Ty Lue's job. Yeah, I think Ty Lue was sick. Um, I, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna say nothing really, man, about it because it's like the playoffs is gonna determine if Ty Lue keeps his job or not. That's it. If he decides to keep his job or not. What's good, Don Gio? What's good, brother?
Hey, what up, DJ man? Good to be back on the panel again, bro. Um, I
What's the
know that. Uh, I love how it went tonight, man. We won our game. We did what we had to do. We took care of business. Russ turned away the triple double by. They even asked him, bro. He said, they said, you want to take the last shot, and he's like, nah, man. Let's just win the game. Just so he can not have a triple double. I love the way he's been playing, bro. He took accountability the last game, and when they asked him how did you feel about tonight's game, he said it's on me. And you don't see superstars doing that shit anymore, bro. All across the league, and I'm so excited about the future for the Clippers. I can't wait to ramp it up, man, and get into playoff mode. Every single game matters. Every team that plays us, either they're playing spoiler for us or they're fighting for a position in the playoffs themselves. So I think that's the reason we lost to the Magic the other day. That nobody realizes it, but they're like 2 games or a game and a half behind the 10th seed, so they can make the
Yeah,
play-in tournament as well. Like, yeah, right, bro. They weren't trying to lose; they were really trying to win that game. And as far as tonight goes, the whole saga between Paul George and Damian Lillard kind of came to an end tonight, bro. The way that we locked them down, bro, took handle, like, bro. We stood on business tonight, bro. We not let them take those uncontested logo threes. Nurkic
hmm yep,
was Mason Plumlee applied that pressure. Fucking Russ was all over the place. Eric
yep,
Gordon knocked down those big threes when we needed him to. I love our team, bro. I love the way we're looking. I love where we're headed. And this is literally the another training camp for us, because we
yeah.
just got to
I
we
agree.
we just formed a team. You know what I mean? And Russ, Kawhi, PG. them three being superstars and all three of them being Hall of Famers. And I know that we don't like to think too highly of ourselves, but we should, because when Kawhi plays, we're like 28 and 15, and when he sits, we're like 10 and 19, bro. So
Yeah,
our
it's a big difference.
huge. Our winning percentage is incredible with Kawhi. I remember before the season started, we're at like 70 to 30 percentage with Kawhi and PG starting, and that tells you everything, bro. We would be number one in the West today if we had everybody from the beginning of the season. But I think that we got it, bro. I think that
I agree.
we
I,
figured it out.
I agree. See, and also, I think that we're peaking at the right time. I think we're peaking at the right time. We won 5 of the last 6 games.
Yes, we are.
And I think that was my big thing. Not so much the seeding. Like I do want a top 4 seed, but I'm looking at how we look before the playoffs start. How are we playing? So we got OKC coming up next. These next 2 games. How do you think we're going to fare against OKC?
You know what Kawhi said, bro, that the standings won't save you. When they asked him if you're looking at the standings, so we could be the sixth or we could be in the play-in. As long as Kawhi's there, I feel like we're the best team out there, right? But with OKC, I want us to win so bad, but then I don't want to help the Lakers either, because I know
Mm, mm,
I know that everybody thinks that the Lakers live rent free in our heads, but when you ask people that are really from LA, bro, that really had to take that like pressure in middle school, high school, our whole lives, bro, our whole basketball fan lives with the Lakers, bro, it's fuck them, bro. They're the ops. Like we don't like them, they don't like us, and I'm cool with that. Let's keep it that way forever, bro. Like it's on site shit with them, bro. And this is coming from a person that goes to every Clipper Laker home game at Crypto or Staples, however you
mm.
want. Like I'm there, front line, my bro Crooktown. So we don't like them. They don't like us. Keep it there. I'm rooting for their downfall, and I'm rooting for my Clippers all day, bro. Riding for them, bro. So with OKC, we're gonna beat that ass because fuck the Lakers. It ain't about them. It's about the Clippers moving up in the standings and getting that what and just build that winning repertoire, bro, and that camaraderie. And
Mm,
with Russ looking happy and the team clicking and everybody taking that role, like man, you know how much of of the pressure that they put on, not pressure, criticism that they put on Russell Westbrook takes away from the whole team, bro. Like they'll
yeah,
literally blame, bro.
for
You know it.
everything.
They'll blame the whole game on him, even if Team Man or Eric Gordon had some turnovers, some sloppy plays, or they couldn't guard their man or whatever. It's gonna be on Russ, no matter what. And just love that we have this. It's really a joker up our sleeve, bro. It's that wild card,
Right.
bro. Russ,
I
bro. Like
agree.
I,
I agree.
I love having. Bro.
I agree.
How do you the Oklahoma City Thunder though, dog? Like, you think that we're gonna dog walk them, bro? First of all, bro, we've heard the talks about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, that whole trade with him and PG for years, and in my opinion, bro, he's great. He's a good scorer, but he doesn't equate to like carrying a whole team and championships, or even like Western Conference or Eastern Conference appearances. He's not there with everybody else. He's not in the talks. He's just like a glorified wannabe like AI, bro, and not as good. How do you feel, bro? Like, what do we got to do to
Right.
win?
Right. Right. I feel you. I feel you. Let's get my man Bruce in, and then I'm gonna answer your question. But appreciate you, Donji. Appreciate the comment. Bruce, what's good, brother?
What's up? What's up, BJ? What's up, Mr. Dongio? I'm sorry if I say it correct.
All
Incorrect.
love, bro, all love.
Um, so okay, I'm sorry. I'm I'm gonna sound like a hater, but when Marcus Morris is on the floor, the Clippers are struggling to keep the lead. When he's off the floor in the fourth quarter, you see the Clippers pull away. That's all I'm gonna say. And the Clippers not gonna win the championship if Marcus Morris is playing critical minutes, right?
Mm.
This is the Achilles heel of the team.
You're
Rotation.
you're not hating, bro. You're not hating. You're going off of what him not running back on defense or him looking sluggish. But you have to trust me when I tell you, bro. He's our enforcer. He's the guy that checks
Okay.
the other team. He takes it from a different level. Like, yeah, we're playing basketball, but I'll beat your ass if you fucking if you
Yeah,
trip.
this is not boxing, man.
Right.
We need scoring. We need defense, and there's a better player than him on the bench.
You
No,
talking about Rocco?
Yes,
yeah, but there's a reason why Rocco hasn't been a starter or taken over the place, man, like or his position. Yeah, I love Rocco. I love what he brings to the table, but Marcus Morris is established, bro. He was a 19.5 points per game scorer, like for
is he that this
bro.
year?
He we don't he shoots like 6 shots a game, bro. We have to take it easy on Mook. I
We
call him
have to
Murray,
take it easy. Okay, when we out of the playoff, we'll take it easy on him. But right now, we need to win.
and we will, brother. We will.
Not with
I
Marcus
just told
Morris as the starter.
BJ that when Kawhi plays, we're 28 and 15 when he starts, and I think Marcus Morris hasn't missed any games, so he's right there with them. I
Yeah,
think
I
we have.
mean, he's not sweating. He's not missing many games. He's not sweating on the court. He's not moving. So
But so let me ask you a question, Bruce. So you don't think Kawhi is great enough and PG is great enough to offset Marcus Morris playing?
maybe, but why do they have to work harder to offset him? Why can't they have Rocco who make it easier for them?
Because Rocco is a plug-in player, and Marcus Morris could withstand the 4 quarters and be solid by the two of these guys. If you have,
How many fourth quarters has he played?
I mean, bro, we have a win.
Okay, look
The
at all the
position
other
that we're
games.
in
How
right
many
now
minutes in the
with
fourth
missing
quarters has
Kawhi,
he played?
Um,
my friend, I can't tell you the exact numbers of what he's played, but what I'm saying is that with him beside Kawhi and Paul George, when Kawhi starts, we're like 70 to 30% losing. We'd have the best record in the NBA right now if Kawhi played most of those games with Marcus Morris. So Marcus Morris is not the problem, bro. He he,
Okay,
he
Marcus Morris is not the problem. Okay, all right.
so
look at what he does when Kawhi's in the game and they're playing together, and you'll change your mind, bro. You're looking at it from perspective when Kawhi's not out there. He's not
What?
late defense. I know he doesn't run back most of the time, or I know he's not sweating or whatever. But I've been there so close to the court that I see his size, bro. He's like 6'7", 6'8", big and mobile.
Really? Because we look at size, man. Size is not gonna score, man.
He was the leading scorer a year ago of the
It's
NBA.
not a year ago. It's 2023.
So he did it in 2021. My fault, bro. I'm just saying that he shot 50% for the whole year,
Um,
not that long ago. Like, you understand me, right? Like, let's not just shift blame on people or
we
players on.
don't. Nostalgia is not gonna win games.
Bro, we haven't seen this whole roster together long enough. It's gonna work with Kawhi and PG, bro.
You
Russ,
haven't seen Marcus Morris
monster.
long enough this season.
What was your question?
You haven't seen Marcus Morris long enough this season.
Not with Kawhi and Paul George at the same time. No, sorry, because we would be the leading. We'd be the number one seed in the West if they all
Do you
played.
want to win or you want to make make Marcus Morris feel better?
How could you say that to a guy that can hold his own in the NBA, bro? He's a 10-year vet that
Oh my
shoots
God.
a good percent and plays defense. Like, no, bro, you're falling into the quicksand of Twitter world, bro. Like, no, don't
Twitter,
you gotta
bro.
get
I don't tweet.
Yeah, you don't. So let me ask the question. Don Gio asked me. So you asked me, bro. How I feel about OKC tomorrow, and I mean how I feel about OKC the next two games. I think it's gonna be these are gonna be games that I feel like we need to dominate. I've been watching the Clippers, and I haven't really seen too many games where we just actually dominate. Now, whether that be because these other teams are competing hard and playing hard, or is it just us not taking care of things early on in the game? I would like to see the Clippers actually make a statement and like beat a team by 15, 20 points. I know we did it tonight against the Blazers. I want to see that again against the OKC Thunder. Will it happen? Probably not, because OKC is still, if y'all look at the standings, they're a playing team right now. They got some good quality talent. You know what I'm saying? SGA, Lou Dortz, Josh Giddey. They got some good players over there. So, they're going to come out, they're going to fight. They want to get a playoff seed in as well. So, but I like to see Kawhi, PG, Russ, all three of them together play a very, very good game with the role players playing good as well. And, if they do that, they should win by 15, 20 points. That's what I want to see.
I agree. I want to see that as well, but I don't really like to be the guy that brings up the Toronto chapter of Kawhi's career. But let's look at what they did throughout the whole season, right? They load managed them. He played 60 games in the regular season, and
Yeah.
so our their recipe for success was we're not gonna like over exhort these players, bro. And that's the Clippers recipe this year. Like, yeah, we could stat pad and have
Yeah.
Kawhi score 40, 50. He probably could have done it multiple times this year. But we're going to be smart and think that, like, we know what we have out there and we know what we're capable of.
Ma-
So we don't beat teams by a gang of numbers. That's why we haven't this year,
Man,
because, man, everybody knows we could have, bro. We could have, we
no,
could have,
no,
we could
no.
have won by 20, 30 points multiple times, but we're going
Mhm.
to rest Kawhi. We're going to rest PG. We're going to rest the valuable players, every single starter, bro. And
Marcus Morris is not Marc Gasol or Ibaka.
but who is Zubac then? Zubac is both of them combined, and
What?
probably because he's younger.
You didn't
But
watch the Raptors, man. You didn't watch the Raptors.
man, I've watched every single thing. I've obsessed over those games, even though I hate. I'm a Clipper
You
fan, bro.
obsess those
I,
games and you
I'm
don't see
a
what
fan
Marcus
because
Morris
of
is not doing?
Kawhi. I saw all their games because of Kawhi, bro. So I know what we're doing right now. Let me ask you something, bro. What's your name again, bro?
It's Bruce.
Bruce. Much respect, bro. Much love.
All right.
What team do you like, bro? Like, who are you a fan of?
Come on, man. I'm talking about the Clippers. What do you think?
This Clippers, he's a Clipper fan, man. He's been a Clipper fan. He's all That's his team. Bruce's team's the Clippers.
No, but okay, but there's levels, BJ. I'm from LA, and I've been a Clipper fan for over 20 years. So I'm
Okay.
asking
I
respect.
live in California. I don't live anymore because I don't want to pay too much taxes. But go ahead.
I respect looking for a bigger home and better quality of living outside of LA or California.
But
I
that
get.
doesn't mean
I'm asking,
I
who are
can
you a
see
fan
that
of?
Marcus Morris is not the same anymore.
Who are
Everybody
you a
sees
fan?
it
Are
except
you a
you.
fan or no, bro? Are you a Clipper fan or are you just a basketball fan, bro?
Marcus Morris is not the same anymore. You cannot see that.
No, because I've seen him hit
First of
those
all,
mid-range jumpers.
he's a black
Dude,
hole.
and
When he gets the ball,
shots
he has to lower the
fluid.
ball.
He's fluid, man. And he doesn't ask for the ball. He doesn't take too many shots. He plays his role. If shots don't go
He's
in, they
not
don't
gonna
go
get
in.
shots because
Dog.
he's not making them.
Man, I don't know why this is a Marcus Morris thing.
Okay.
I love
When
Marcus.
when the Clippers lose with Marcus Morris as the starter, don't come here and say, "Oh, you were right, Bruce. You were right, Bruce."
Hey
So
Bruce,
look at all the losses
Bruce,
that. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something. That energy from the people that play his position, he's not Terrence Mann that deserves a starting role. He's not a smaller player that deserves a starting role. He is a 6'8" stretch 3'4" that could possibly guard a center because he's mobile. There's a
Yeah.
reason
Is
he's out
mobile?
there.
Okay. All right.
There's a reason he's out there, bro.
Yeah, because his
And
last
he
name
could
is Lou.
also bust your ass on offense.
Hey, Marcus Morris is a
He
better
could
player
also
than me.
play on offense and
He plays on offense?
solid
Okay,
defense,
all
bro.
right.
He's not the problem.
He's not the
He's not
problem.
the problem.
Okay, all right.
We're looking at him like through on a microscope, bro.
So
And
this
not the
season,
problem.
he has played well.
Has he played well? It's not up to him. He's not the main
Oh my God.
guy.
I'm done,
He
man. I'm
is
done.
like
It's not
if
up to him. Okay, all right.
who carries your team, your top two, three players. And I told you earlier that if
Uh,
I would have been on the court with them, he would have shined. He would have
you
hit
can
those
you can carry a team, but if
percent.
you, if your role players are not doing their parts, you're gonna struggle. Look at the Warriors. Wiggins is not there. See what has going on with them. If your role players are not there or doing their part, you're gonna lose. That happened to the Clippers already.
Marcus Morris wasn't a role player before he came to the Clippers, my friend. He was a big time scorer. He took
Oh
over
my
games,
God! Big
and
time scorer. Okay,
he
all right.
never shot over 10 shots. I don't think this year, bro. I don't know why you're looking so much into Marcus Morris. I swear, I think you're lost in Twitter fandom, bro. I
I'm
think you
lost in Twitter fan. Okay, all right.
yes,
What
because
do
you
you
are
so? Let
worried
me ask
about
you a question.
Marcus.
Let me ask you, John G. Let me ask you this
You,
question. So, if you don't think Marcus Morris is the problem, so what do you think the problem the Clippers are running into? What do you think the
what do
issues
we?
is?
What's Yo, BJ, bro? What is the real problem, bro? It's the amount of time that Kawhi hasn't been there. But as a Clippers fan, I'm rocking with it, bro, because we're healthy now and we're successful now. We have a 5-6 win record the past seven whatever games. We're good. We're ready for the playoffs. So really have nothing to worry about. We really
Wow.
don't.
Okay. All right. So you blind, man. You're blind. You said you have nothing to worry about. Really? Marcus Morris is not the problem. Okay.
I'm not John Morant. John Morant. I won't say that I'm not worried about the West. I'm not saying that other teams aren't good. I'm saying that Kawhi Leonard is the best, and everybody else right after him is equally as good. Man, Paul George and Russell Westbrook with Norman Powell coming back soon. Eric Gordon, a fucking 13-year vet that doesn't make mistakes, makes the right play every time. If he's a Zubac that plays his role and is a true big man that we if you had him in the 90s, early 2000s, 2010s, you would love him because he could play back to the basket. He could screen all day. He could fight for rebounds. He's a shot blocker. Man, we have the right
Uh,
team this year,
um,
bro.
Couple weeks ago, I heard that the Clippers were ready to put Marcus Morris on the bench. I don't know what happened. And in that article, they were
Rumors.
mentioning
Those
in
rumors.
the articles they were mentioning that with Morris on the floor, the team is 2.6 points worse per 100 possession when he's on the floor, right? And the team
Bruce,
played
I,
better when Nicholas Batum or Robert Covington is on the fourth court, right?
Bruce,
So I don't know. You think that Marcus Morris is an Hall of Famer, right? Because he said he's a big time scorer.
no. I'm, hey, Bruce, I love the narrative that you're trying to put out there right now, bro.
What
But I love
narrative?
Nico.
I'm
I
just said
love
what's.
Nico. I love Rocco. I love Coffee. I love all of our players on our team. I'm
uh,
just saying that he fits the best with the starters: Kawhi, Paul George, Russ, and
no, if
Zubac.
it's the best on the bench.
No, you're wrong, man. You're wrong,
Uh,
bro. Wrong.
okay.
You're dead
Hold on,
wrong.
let's get our next guest, Phenomenon. What's good, man? Welcome to the show, man. Phenomenon. Well, I guess he jumped. Uh, let's go with this. Let's go. Let's move shift gears. So we got 10 games left, and I asked Don Gio this. So Bruce, how do you feel about our 10 game stretch coming up? So you look at the schedule right now. We got OKC twice. We got New Orleans, Chicago, Memphis twice. New Orleans, Lakers, and we close off with Portland at home. Um, sorry, we finished up at Phoenix and on the road. How do you feel about our 10 game stretch?
I think the team should win all those games. I said that a couple days ago. On paper, the Clippers should win all those games. If there is a rotation change, we moved on from this, so I'm not gonna say any name. If there's a rotation change, we're gonna win all those games. But if we play teams with faster guards, when they do the pick and roll, Clippers could lose. When you look at the schedule, you see Memphis. Ja Morant is back, right? When you see
Yeah.
other teams with faster guards, you know, and I see Phoenix, I see Portland. Clippers could lose those if they don't do what they need to do. But the Clippers should win. On paper, they should win those games because they have the players. They just have to reuse the right players.
So what's the lineups, Bruce? What's the lineups?
Uh, they just need a player needs to sit down. After that, they can put Batum or Robert Covington.
And then we go undefeated.
Yes. If this lineup plays Denver, there's no chance, there's no way we win in the playoff. If this lineup plays Sacramento, there's no way we win in the playoff.
You feel strong about this, huh, Bruce?
Yes.
What would have been different against the Magic, bro? With Kawhi out, you tell me.
What's different against the Magic with Kawhi out? Paul George and Russell Westbrook played terrible.
No, I said, what could we have done different against the Magic with the lineups?
Didn't you hear what I just said? I said Paul George and Russell Westbrook played terrible. You don't want me to say your favorite player in the NBA.
No,
As to say it.
It's about the lineup. So if Marcus Morris wouldn't have started, we would have won the game.
They had better chance to win if Batum
look at his shot percentages. Look at his point minus percentages, and you tell me that we would have lost if he would have sat the bench. That was not the problem. So you're making it too much about him not playing anymore and us just trusting our team. We have to trust the team, man. Kawhi,
right.
Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Zubac, and whoever will be great for us. Who doesn't need shots to get going? Who could just play their role and be around and then hit a big three, make a big play when the defense breaks down? It's Mook, man. Mook could do that. He's 3 inches taller than anybody's that's trying to defend him. Come on, my friend. We have to trust our team, and we're not going to go undefeated, first of all. And it don't matter of a roster change. We just have to.
We're not gonna go undefeated, and you're a Clippers
together,
fan.
man.
You should Clippers fans should think that their team's gonna beat all those games. They're gonna win all those games. You cannot say you're gonna go undefeated. You should think that you're gonna win every game.
Bruce, I don't know if I don't know if you guys know my brother Crooktown P. That's my brother, bro. We're gonna be in Memphis at the end of the month to watch this game against the Grizzlies, and we play them 2 times, 3 nights. I don't expect us to win both games. So
Why not?
Sorry, bro.
Why
the
not?
other 8 teams in the league want to win too, and they'll go balls out. They'll die.
So the Clippers should want to win too. You should get both games.
I'm not worried about the regular season, Bruce.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the end goal. If they make Kawhi sit more minutes than another team would just to win that game, I'm okay with it. If Paul George doesn't play most of the fourth because we want to keep him ready, I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah, okay.
I'm a Clipper fan, Bruce. I'm here for the championship. I'm not here for the regular season, bro.
Yeah, okay. I mean, to get to the postseason, you have to be ready in the regular season. So
We've missed Kawhi 20 games this year, and we're in better seeding than most of the other
because the
teams.
West is terrible. Because the West is terrible.
That's their problem. We actually have a reason to be this seeding. We didn't have Kawhi for 20 games. Sorry, we're the fifth in the West. Sorry, we're not the third or the second because I know we'd be the first, but we didn't have Kawhi for 20 games.
Yeah, we'll be the first
So
if
come on, bro.
somebody was not the
You gotta
starter.
lock in, Bruce. You gotta lock in, my bro. Come on.
Yeah, we're not gonna lock in with the deficiency on the line.
Hey, look at the screen. Tony Tones, shout out to Tony Tones. He said the problem is they, Bruce plus John, both have valid points. Both are passionate and knowledgeable Clippers, and the Kawhi Leonard fans can only respectfully debate this. So I'm gonna jump in and say what I think. So this is what I'll say about Mook. Now, Mook, what does he do? He makes timely shots. He proved that last year. I think last year him and Reggie Jackson both. There's a lot of games that Marcus Morris and Reggie carried us. That's a fact. There's a lot of games that Marcus Morris hit a lot of big shots. A lot of games that he showed up big in big games. But I've seen this year with Marcus Morris, he's went through a slump where he's looked. His best asset, which is shooting and scoring, has significantly dropped. I've also seen his defense not be at where he is. His defensive positioning has not all the way been there, and it's hurt this team. Now, I think Mook, can he get that back? Yes, I do think he can get that back, but he has to show it like throughout the stretch. Like I think Rocco has shown it with the time he's been playing. And I think the fact that he's not playing really any minutes, like you're not even playing Rocco any minutes, is crazy to me. I mean, I know Ty Lue loves Mook. Okay, you want to play him more time, fine, but you can't just sit Robert Covington for the whole game when he's giving you production. That's my issue with him. Like he's getting DMPs and not even touching the floor. That's my problem. And I also agree. And I told Bruce this the other day. I think Marcus Morris being an enforcer does help this team. I think what Draymond Green did the other night, I think what Marcus Morris did was very big, and I think it'll carry on to the playoffs because the Clippers don't really have an enforcer. So you have to have that guy with that edge to actually make a point when you have guys like Draymond Green who are, instigators. You got to have somebody, put a stop to that.
Um, I just hope. I just hope uh, Clippers don't lose the first playoff game, and Hall of Famer Marcus Morris go 2 for 10 or 2 for 11, and then you guys say, "Oh, why?" Okay, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. We were down 0-2 against Dallas 3 years ago.
Yeah,
We were
nostalgia. There you
0-2
go.
against Dallas 2 years ago. We beat them. We were down 0-2
Yeah.
Utah. We beat them. That does.
Mhm.
What does that prove a point, man? Kawhi was down 2 games against the Sixers and
Mhm.
beat them. He was down against the Magic and beat them.
Wait.
He was, come on,
Was
bro.
Marcus Morris there against the Sixers?
He would have helped his ass. Calm down, bro.
Oh my
Against
God.
Marcus Morris, bro, for no reason.
Yeah, Marcus Morris will help Jordan, Magic, Larry Bird.
You keep making that joke about him being a Hall of Famer. I never said that, but who led the league in 3-point shooting a year ago, man?
Yeah. Okay.
Facts. We're not talking about him as like the primary scorer. We're talking about him as the fourth option. You're
Yeah,
overreacting, my
it
boy.
should be the 12 option, the
In
15.
your mind, because you think that Nico could fucking play 32, 34 minutes. He can't,
Mm.
man. He's great. I know what he does. I know what he brings to the
Did
table.
I say that?
But
I didn't
let's
say that.
but
I
don't
said he
disrespect
should
him
be the
by
starter.
making his old ass play all those minutes. Same with the
Yeah,
other players
okay.
you mentioned, man. Mook can
Okay.
do it.
When
Rocco, let
Nico
Rocco do what
bothers
he does with Sanchez.
Jokic,
Bring
we'll
him
see
in.
if Marcus Morris can guard Jokic.
You think we're talking about Montrezl Harrell right now, bro? You don't think that we have two big bigs right now that can match
Yeah.
up with them, bang with them? Zubac and
I
Plumlee?
think Montrezl is better than Marcus Morris this year because they should be on the bench. So
They were on the court at the same time, so I don't know what you're saying. Harrell was the center. We're talking about centers when we bring up Harrell and Jokic, man. Relax, Bruce. Come
I
on,
am
man.
relaxed.
Have
You
faith
are
in
I
the team,
mean
bro.
you are too relaxed because you don't want to win.
I don't want to win because I want to keep Morris where he's at.
Yeah, you don't want to
That's
win.
a difference in opinion, my friend. Because I want to win, dog. I'm a winner in life. I'm a winner when it comes to my
We're
Clippers.
talking about basketball, not talking about life. I did
No,
not say
I'm just saying about myself. Like I want to win over everything, no matter what I do, and I want that for my Clippers. And I know we've been fucking losers for since I've been a fan, bro. But I trust this team right now, and I have faith in them. And I know what Kawhi Leonard brings. I know who Steve Ballmer is. I know what we're doing. I know, bro. We gave away 1 million backpacks 2 years ago when we inaugurated the whole fucking Clipper movement. We set up. I'm from LA, bro. We set up fucking like 1,000 courts, renovated them all over every hood in LA. Like Clipper Nation is stamped everywhere in LA.
what
Whether
has to do with
like
you're talking
man,
about off the court stuff. What has to do with
Hey, let me ask a question for y'all, and this is interesting. So Norman Powell's still out with injury. There's not an actual day he'll be back. So once he comes back, he's an integral piece to this team. Do you feel like the roster will shake up a little bit, like the chemistry will be put off again, or do y'all think that it's going to be a smooth transition putting Norman back in?
go ahead, Bruce. What do you guys say, bro?
I think knowing Tyron know is gonna try to force Norman Powell on the rotation and play other people less minutes. You know, that's what he's gonna do. He has done it
Has
before.
anybody stood out recently, bro?
What?
Anybody that would take his minutes?
I don't know.
Eric
I hope
Gordon.
Eric Gordon
Eric
does.
Gordon. Eric Gordon's going to take some of his minutes.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon, he already had his minutes when he fucking signed up to be.
That's true. That's true.
No, I'm
That's
talking
true.
about the players that your boy Bruce wants to see play. I guess he wants Rocco to be a world beater, play fucking 40 minutes a
That's
game.
not what I said. I said Nicholas Batum or Rocco should start over Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris should be under the bench.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think you should
Shout out
respect
OC.
heads. I think you
Salute.
should respect people's capabilities with that many years in life playing professional and NBA ball and think about what that does to your
We're
body
not talking about
how long
resume. We're talking about this
at
year.
any given stretch and respect that Marcus Morris could play
Oh
longer.
my God.
What's his name? Who do we just talk about? Norman Powell could play longer. Come on, man.
Marcus Morris is
Get the
done,
Morris
man.
is
best out of what
done.
we can at that moment.
Morris is
How's
done. What are you
Marcus Morris
talking about?
done, bro?
Marcus Morris is done, baked, grill, cooked.
He's a bench player now.
Well, I'm glad you guys aren't the coaches of the LA Clippers, man, because
You
we're
think
gonna
he
win.
should still start?
Gonna be the starter. So sorry.
He's a cone, man. Come on now. You really think he should still start?
Yes, especially besides Kawhi and Paul George,
Why? Why? Give me a good reason why.
because he doesn't need to shoot as much, but he can, and he'll hold his own again on
And neither
defense
does
against
Rocco.
other guards or bigger players. There's not too
Neither
many
does
players
Rocco or
in the league
Batum.
that start that could guard multiple positions. Come
He
on,
can
bro.
guard multiple
He
positions.
can't guard nothing.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God.
this
You're
year he's
blind,
been
man. You're
yeah,
blind.
Don Gio. This I'll give you the offensive side. Like he can shoot. Even though he's
He's
been in a
slightly
slump,
better than Rocco
he's been
on
in a
offensive
slump. But
end.
his defense, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. His defense been terrible. Like Mook's,
He's
I'm
slight,
sorry, I love Mook, but his
and I've
defense
been
has been
sticking up for him
horrible.
for a long time.
His defense been terrible. Even when
bro.
people Clipper Nation wanted to bench and say want to get rid of Mook, I was like, nah, Mook,
People
does
been
things
talking
for
about
us, but
trading him for years. I've been sticking up
yeah,
for him a
man,
long time.
nah, his defense been trash, bro. Especially this year.
I understand the low lights, man. The low lights instead of highlights when it comes to
Man, it's
whatever.
been all
He has
year.
no
He been
lights, man.
wrong,
No
bro.
lights, highlights. He has no lights
Get
this year.
it.
He
Show
ain't
me
even
the low
scoring
lights when
now.
Kawhi and PG play. Show me the low lights when they play. We're talking about a season where he's not used to that role. He doesn't have to
No,
that
no,
role.
no.
Like, no, it's different. We're counting on
Bro,
Kawhi
you
and
tripping.
PG being there the rest of the way. And I'd rather have Marcus Morris as our fourth best player, knowing he can hit
He
those
Fourth
ain't
shots.
the
best player.
fourth best.
Yeah,
He's the
okay. The
10th
Clippers
best
are
player
done.
on this
If it's the
team.
fourth best player, it's done. Oh.
But Don Gio, do you think though he can guard twos and threes and like who is he guard on the court? Like where
Nobody.
do you think he
We're
can
not
guard?
asking him to, bro. We're not asking him to guard twos and
Yes,
threes.
we are.
He's there to
So
guard
when they do pick and roll,
when we
he's not
go
gonna guard.
small, when we want to be able to run up and down the court and just
He's not running.
on defense,
Are
yeah,
you
because
watching?
I've either been to or watched every game, bro. Relax, bro. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is that
That
he
don't mean
is
you watching.
You sitting way further in the stadium, man. Like way up there. You didn't see.
Because
okay.
to say he
Okay,
been guarding
say
somebody
that,
is
whatever.
ridiculous.
But what I'm saying, man, is that when they all play together, they have a plus winning percentage, and
Oh,
it
so
ain't
you like the
low.
numbers. You
Yeah.
believe in
Come on, it's 2023, bro. We're not gonna look at numbers.
no,
It's
not when
not
you can
the
see on the court.
1990s,
Not
bro.
when you can
The
see
eye
on the
test,
court that he can't stay in
the
front of
eye test
nobody.
has been out a long time ago, bro. The eye test has been
What?
irrelevant, bro.
What? The eye test is never
Yes,
going out.
the eye
Okay.
test
So
has been gone.
when people draft team players, they don't do eye tests?
No, they go off the fucking numbers. What are you
No, they
talking
don't.
about?
Really?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They do a
If
mountain
everybody could
of
go off
all
of the
of it.
eye test, they'd be getting fucking
Yeah.
players from the Dominican Republic, fucking
You
Dominican
tripping.
Republic.
Ecuador,
You
dog.
tripping.
They'd be going off of that because they
Hey,
could
that's
check
not baseball,
something
man.
different.
That's not baseball. Dominican Republic, Ecuador? What?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Don Gio, I'm gonna be honest. The only time I see Marcus Morris really play like solid defense this year is when he's guarding Luka Doncic. And that's the only real game I've seen him play solid. Other than that, bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Marcus Morris ain't been good on defense, man. I
At
mean,
Hey,
all.
you
my
gotta,
boy,
you
He
got,
ain't even been scoring
every
lately.
championship team from the past 10 years, you can look at them and say there was one fool that couldn't remember him playing defense. Every single
What?
championship team,
That's not true.
because they did
That's
the
not true.
intangible. They did that
That's
shit
not
that didn't
true.
show up and also hit that shit, bro. He can hit three,
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
He can hit his shots. He can post up and turn around and hit
What has
that
he
little
been hitting
mid
lately?
range, bro. Old school
Mm.
type shit.
What has he
Marcus
been hitting
Morris is
lately?
the problem, man. I don't know why I'm the only one
Is
up
this you,
for
Markif Morris? Is this you, Markif? Is that you?
well, but do you think though, Don? Do you think though, having a guy who can actually shoot the three and also play defense is somebody can be better for us starting? Like you don't? Do you think Rocco? I think they can. I think Rocco can fit in with Kawhi and PG.
Every time he gets in the game, he proves it.
You don't think that would be a better fit for us?
not starting and not playing those minutes. Sorry, man.
It
I
should be a
apologize.
clap. It should
You
be a
tripping.
clapper.
If I'm gonna get shitted on because I don't think so,
You
it's my
tripping.
fault. But I think that you can plug in a Nico, you can plug in a Rocco when Marcus
Yeah,
Morris gets in trouble for beating the fuck out of whoever's around them or
yeah.
fucking intimidating them and putting up threes and fucking knocking down these shots, bro, and fucking bullying them on.
He ain't knocking down no shots.
Hey, bro, when you play a soft ass team, you're gonna get rolled dope. They're gonna get rolled dope,
Yeah,
bro. If they're soft mentally, physically, they're gonna lose
yeah.
the game. That's basketball.
He ain't
I don't
helping
know.
us mentally.
I don't know how many of y'all play basketball in real life, bro. But
Here
if
we
there's
go.
somebody out
All
there
of
that's
us.
just bigger, stronger, like man,
Man.
and the refs ain't gonna whistle everything and give you everything, you're gonna lose the game, bro.
When Fox,
He make
Curry
minimal
see
mistakes and
Marcus Morris, they
everything.
say, "Oh my God, barbecue chicken, teriyaki chicken, curry chicken."
Who
Okay.
said that? Who said that?
Fox, Curry,
Fuck.
all
Oh,
those
He didn't
Anybody
people.
say
that
Fox,
knows
that.
the game.
Bruce he didn't say that,
Stephen
Bruce.
Curry. You're talking about Stephen Curry, probably the top 2, top 3 point guards of all time, and De'Aaron Fox, who has had a little good run right now. I don't even trust his
Jamal Murray.
done shit.
Jamal Murray. Oh my God, this guy cannot guard Jamal Murray in the pick and roll.
He can't guard nobody.
He's 6'8".
Nobody.
What is he doing guarding them? What are you talking about? Why would he be guarding them right there, man? What are you talking about?
So
Because he's gonna call a screen. Yeah, he's gonna call a screen, and we have a switch heavy defense. So Marcus Morris gonna be on the point guard, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want that shit.
He
Because
can't stay in front
I
of
mean,
nobody.
Don G, I respect what you saying, bro. But I don't want Marcus Morris getting switched on the point guard. Hell no, hell no. That's a nightmare, bro.
Hey, bro, the biggest play in like basketball history when Stephen Curry got switched up on Kevin Love, and
He's not Kevin Love.
That's not the
to
same
get
thing.
them that win, bro. Like, what do you mean? Things happen.
Kevin Love
moments.
played good defense.
And we're not
Marcus
talking
Morris
about
don't.
game-winning shots. We're not talking about game-winning possessions.
Yeah. If it was Marcus Morris, the Warriors win that game.
We're talking about the playoffs,
Absolutely,
man,
they
and
do.
with Kawhi and
Okay,
PG,
all right.
we're gonna be
Marcus
in good
Morris ain't
position.
been a good defender since he was in the East.
Well, let me ask y'all this question because I am Brandon TV said something. He said we got to hear Don out a little bit. I feel like he's making a lot of sense. Mind you, Marcus Morris has had a horrible season, but we playing for April. And then Smooth Shots out to Smooth Shot 4. Hit that like button when y'all enter. We got over 50 people in here. We should have over 50 likes, man. Get those likes up in here. He said, cool, Morris is starting, but you got to get Rocco on the floor for at least 20, 25 minutes. And that's my thing.
At least
if you want to start, okay, let's say we start Marcus. We start Mook. Okay, we're going to see Ty Lue. That's one of his guys. You start Mook. When he's on, he can hit shots. But my thing is, why not have Rocco still getting valuable minutes to keep the rotation, keep the lineup going smoothly? Because when you don't play him or you don't actually give him valuable minutes, then we have to continuously fight back from long leads. So how do y'all feel about that?
BJ, that's a different conversation. But what the first homie said that Marcus Morris, we're playing for April. That's the 100% truth, bro. We're playing for May, June, bro.
April Fools. Marcus
We ain't
Morris
gonna make it.
playing.
We ain't gonna make it there if he got the point
You
guards.
guys are just clowning, man. You guys are just like trying to have.
I'm not clowning.
I want my team to win, bro. I want my team to win championships. So I'm not
So do
gonna.
I.
Hey, bro, if somebody's playing bad, I'm gonna be
not gonna help us.
I'll be critical of a player that's playing bad, but right now nobody is. So
you ain't though.
Marcus Morris is not playing bad.
We're 5-6 in the last 6 games. Who's playing bad, bro?
Not because of him.
Who's to blame?
Wait. Every
horrible.
time the Clippers are closing the game, when the game is closed, they put Marcus Morris on the bench, and the Clippers pull away. You don't see that?
Watch the games, bro. Watch the game.
Okay, I don't. Oh, okay. Watch the games. Okay.
No, man. I'm talking. I agree with you.
You're doing too much when it comes to narratives, bro. It ain't
no narrative. You can watch the game.
I'm not trying to blame anybody on our team, and I could have been blaming Russ maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I could have done that, but I didn't, and I won't because this is the team we have, and I'm gonna look at it like constructively. What we need to do, move pieces around, shift things, and make it work because we have the talent, we have the discipline, we have the veteranship, leader, whatever you want to call it. We have everything that we need to be a winning team, a championship team. I'm not talking about just the play-in or anything, bro. I'm talking about winning it all. Nobody's gonna beat us 4 games in a row or beat us 4 games out of 7. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at who has more than us, who doesn't have downfalls, who doesn't have players that they hate or players that they wish they weren't playing. Like, yeah, I see all that, but I'm thinking
that's delusion.
Further than that, bro.
That's delusion.
Nah,
you got to be able to critique your team.
When Marcus Morris play well, I say he's playing well.
Playing bad. I would if we were playing bad, but we're not. So sorry.
Is Marcus Morris playing well? That's what I want to know.
We're 5-6 the last.
Is he playing well? Is he playing well?
He's not hurting us.
Yes,
so let's.
Yes, he is. Stop the cap. Yes, he is.
Oh my God.
We won tonight, didn't we? Who started?
Did Marcus Morris finish the game?
Who started? Who
Did
who
he
Did
won
finish
the
the
he
game?
game?
finish the
Did he play
game?
well?
We won,
Did
Bruce.
he play well?
We won.
Did he
Sorry.
play well?
Uh,
That's what we're talking
Won.
about.
We won. He could have been out there stat padding in the fourth quarter, but we won the game. Come on,
yeah.
man.
All
All
right.
right, you keep
Let's
thinking that.
let's let's transition to the next thing. I know Marcus Morris. I mean, right now, we can come back to that later. But
BJ, listen. I've been sticking up for Marcus Moore for the longest, bro. I swear I have. I can see what I'm seeing though. I ain't delusional. I know the brother ain't helping us.
so
Uh,
what you feel about our next last 10 games, OC, and what you think?
I like the way we trending. I do. I like the way we trending. But I can still see the holes in the lineup. And he's one of them.
yeah, the main one.
He the main one, actually. Yes.
Okay. What else? What are the other holes?
I think the coach the fluctuation of Terrence Mann minutes is the other hole I don't like. That's the other main hole I don't like. The fluctuating his minutes. Like he need to be getting consistent minutes.
I agree with that. I think you can lower Russ's minutes down, I think a little bit, probably like 30, 31. Like I've been seeing 35, 36. I mean, if he's doing his thing, okay, by all means, but I think
Right.
you could still get him out there, like let him play beside Russ and get him like 25 minutes, 25, 30 minutes.
Right. Right.
What's
That's
going on, y'all?
what's
What's up,
good.
brother?
Kirkland was good, brother.
Ain't nothing, man.
And what you got, man, for the night's game and also yesterday's game, and what you got about the last 10 games of the season?
So I would talk about the Portland game, but I really didn't watch it. I just seen that we won and Kawhi played and PG played. He didn't shoot that good, I seen, but I did watch that Magic game. That Magic game, I can say
Mhm.
that. Who was talking about that switch defense yesterday? Hey, our defense. That's the only thing. Like I said, that's the only thing that worries me, man. That defense that we have right now, especially that 3-point defense, is terrible. It is terrible right now. Like I don't. I mean, not. I mean, I know certain games we play defense, but I'm just looking at the game and I'm like, Why do we play defense like that? Like it's just. It's like they slack. They just like he said, that switch, like pick and roll defense just kills us. And I'm like, damn, that's the reason why we lost the Magic game. I'm like, we was scoring, but we couldn't stop them. I'm like, wow. Like it
Right.
was, yeah. Like I
Yo,
don't, I don't know what to say to that.
BJ, you got to shout out I am Brandon T last like two comments, bro, because he's the only one you got chat warriors, bro. You got like some stands, bro. But this was actually like seeing the play, bro. I am Brandon TV, bro. Salute, bro.
The guy said I make it personal. Really? Or did I make it personal? When Reggie Jackson was on the team, I was the one who was saying Reggie Jackson should start. When Reggie Jackson started struggling, BJ, didn't I say Reggie Jackson should be traded or
Yeah,
good to go?
yeah, you did.
All
We're
summer,
better without.
yes, I agree with that.
We have too
And
many
I think
guards,
the
of
team is
course.
better with Marcus Morris on the bench. I just want the Clippers to win. If Marcus Morris come back and you prove me wrong, I'll be the first one come here and say, "Hey, Marcus Morris was wonderful." And Marcus Morris, there's some games he has played better, and I've said that. And I've
I
said that.
I do agree, but I feel as
Bruce.
though our defense is the number one thing for the Clippers right now. I don't even think it's. I mean,
Right.
Marcus Morris, yeah, but the defense for sure is just in a whole. It's just that's the
But
Clippers'
he's a
problem.
part of that though. He's a part
No,
of
he
why that
is. He
defense is
is.
not working.
He is, but I feel like just the whole Clippers. When I watched that Magic game, and I know it's just the Magic, but I'm like, damn. I'm like, if we can't fix that, if we can't fix that help defense, the switch defense, then it's gonna be like Sacramento's going. I mean, if we face a team like Sacramento, oh, they're gonna kill us.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill us in that pick and roll
Yeah,
with
bro.
Sabonis and
What
Fox.
did you do the game before against the Warriors, and what did you do the game after against Dame? And those fools were trying to fight for a playing spot, bro. They're trying to win tonight. We won both games against the Warriors, Portland, whatever. That was a
You
trap
can't
game.
only look at the good though, homie.
I'm saying it was a
Yeah,
trap game against the Magic. So, us doing what we had to do in those real big games that Kawhi actually played, it's different, bro. and the minutes were staggered even against the Magic. That's what
Uh,
nobody's talking about.
the
That
Clippers cannot win
we didn't try
when Kawhi
the
play too many.
Magic.
Clippers
You know
cannot
what?
wait for Kawhi when
Everybody's looking
Kawhi plays or not.
fan
Too many.
perspective. You can't look at it as a fan. Think about it. We didn't try to the Magic. We would have whooped that ass if we made the right adjustments the whole game, or played everybody as much amount of time, or overplayed them. We would have won the game. Yes, we would have. But goes back to what I am Brandon said, and said we're playing for. He said April, but it's more like June. We're playing for fucking June, bro. As the
Yeah.
Clippers team, and if you're not hyped about this team, if you're not excited about it, with Russell Westbrook coming in and him being a former MVP, and us, Kawhi and Paul George and all
You
these players,
can't look
then
at
you're
it
not a real
with
fucking fan,
rose-colored
bro.
glasses, though, bro. You
And
got
I'm
to be able to
excited,
critique
bro.
the
I'm
team.
so happy about the playoffs. I'm so happy to see what happens with the standings. I'm ready for it, bro.
Yeah, okay.
All
I
right.
feel what he's
I
saying,
see
bro.
That
Russell
But
sounds like
Westbrook.
delusion to
Bro,
me.
but it's real
you,
facts, bro. I'm ready
you gotta
for
look.
it, man.
I agree with him, bro. You gotta look at the bad too, bro. And the bad is the defense. If we don't fix that defense, I'm sorry, man. We might get Kawhi
Yeah.
can't save that, and you know what I
I'm
mean.
sorry. Tonight I'm on Marcus Morris' neck. He
Kawhi
has
has
to
a
fix his defense.
75% percentage in while he's played. So, with whoever's bringing up Kawhi right now, man, he ain't the problem. Or he's
We
actually
all
the
know he's not the
solution, man.
problem.
Did nobody bring up Kawhi?
So
He's
what's
Yeah,
the
the
no.
reason
problem? What's the problem, Don Gio? What's the problem?
we don't have problems, Bruce.
We don't
You're the
have
We
one
don't
drip
have
problems.
scripting,
problems?
The
bro.
the
Okay.
You're
We
defense
the
is
don't
one
for
who
have
sure
got
the
problems?
problem.
scripting.
Defense is for
Wow.
sure the problem. That's a fact.
Wow.
See,
No,
man. See.
no.
Wow.
We're a championship team when Kawhi, Paul
Oh
George
my
play.
God, bro.
Wow.
I mean,
Delusion.
but we agree with you, bro.
Delusion.
But we can't just act like they're perfect. They're not perfect, man. They're definitely not perfect, man. They play
BJ,
It's
lazy
called
BJ,
defense.
delusion, bro.
They play
I
lazy
respect you,
defense,
bro.
bro.
BJ,
Yeah.
I understand that people say we have to criticize them or whatever, but why when they
Critique.
haven't played all year, bro? Why when they haven't been there to make us the number one seed in the West or the second seed, whatever, bro? They haven't been there to make us there. So why should we talk shit
I don't
on
know
them?
what you're talking about.
Look, bro. The
We're
reason why
not
we
I'm
talk
talking
shit
about
talking
on them,
talking
about
bro.
shit.
you
We
wouldn't be
talk shit
saying
on them
shit if
because we have
Kawhi
to,
played all year when he probably could have.
bro.
That's what I'm
Bro. We only talk shit on them because
Bruce.
we have to worry about
You wouldn't
teams
be
like
saying
the
a
Suns
thing,
with
bro.
Kevin Durant. You got to worry about teams like that. You got to worry about teams like Sacramento. You got to worry about teams like what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting.
Denver.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, we got you can't. They can't play like
Shit even
you got to worry.
Dallas, man.
Exactly,
Even
you got to worry
Dallas.
BJ,
about teams
Shit.
BJ,
like that. Like
Kawhi,
I feel what he's
Kawhi,
saying.
Kawhi is proven against KD. He's proven against
Uh,
LeBron.
I
He's
totally
proven
agree
against
with you, bro.
Steph.
But
He's
it's
proven
more than the
against
Kawhi.
fucking Giannis. He's proven against
just
Joel.
because you are
He's proven.
Kawhi doesn't mean
Man,
you're
I
gonna
just named
win.
like
You have
five
to
teams,
play.
bro. I just named
Exactly.
like 5, 6 teams. The best play, the best teams out.
Oh my
I
God.
named them,
You
Oh,
bro.
gonna make me in, you gonna
Man,
make me
we're
in the young
good, bro.
Africa?
We're
You gonna
good,
make me in
bro.
the young Africa? What happened in the bubble?
In the bubble, Doc
Yeah.
Rivers and the Clippers
That's
didn't want to
not
be there.
looking at
The Clippers did not want to be there from the beginning. There was
oh my
man,
God.
it was about like civil rights, bro. It was crazy. They didn't even want
What
to
are
play.
you talking about, bro?
That's
They
not
didn't even want
wanting
to
to
be there.
fix the
It's
problems.
documented.
That's
I mean,
not
it was
wanting to
kind of
fix the
about. I mean,
There's
I
problems.
see
nothing
what
to
you're
laugh
talking
Don't
about
at
the
talk
civil
about
about
that,
rights and
bro.
problems.
shit.
We'll fix
Like,
them.
Whoever's laughing is a piece of shit. This was about them not feeling comfortable playing and documented it in the LA Times, New York Times. They didn't want to
Oh
be
my
there,
God.
and everybody knew it. And people have
no, he's right
confirmed it
about that. They
after
didn't
the
want to be
fact.
there. I do agree with that. They didn't want to be in the. I don't count the bubble, by the way. I already told you all this. I don't count that bubble.
Right? I
The
didn't
bubble's
know who
cool,
the
but
dumbass
I don't count.
was
I
that
don't
said
count the
that,
bubble.
bro.
I
Like
don't count the
who
Lakers
Yeah,
championship.
but
That's
it
a.
did
bring up the bubble
happen
and the
It
nonetheless.
Clippers?
did happen.
But
Yeah, you're right. It did happen, but that's not a real championship, bro. You don't stop
it
the
happened,
season
but
to bring us
nonetheless,
and to
we didn't
bring the
want to be
players
there,
back.
and we're on record saying we're against going to the bubble. Like there's bigger shit that's going on than the fucking game. So why fucking clown on the Clippers for that dumbass shit when they didn't want to be there,
What
man?
about this year?
It's-
Yeah, let's talk about
What
this
this
year
year,
though.
man? It's gonna happen, Bruce. Hey, Bruce, I'm doubting you all year, bro. I'm gonna be here every stream, man, to just to clown you, bro. for real, because you're not a
Call
Clippers
me
fan.
because I
And
said Morris
whatever you are,
is
dog, you're not,
bad
bro.
defense.
You don't like my Clippers. You don't deserve to be a Clipper fan, bro. I'm taking
Okay.
that
Who
strike
are
off,
you to tell him
bro.
he
All
deserves to be
right.
a Clipper fan,
The
though?
Like,
god
Okay.
damn.
bro.
Who are you to
Hey,
tell him that?
nah, for real,
Okay.
bro. He ain't,
He
bro.
Hey,
just
hold
told his
on,
head
hold on.
and
I think we gotta. We first of all, let's make this clear. We all want the same thing. We
literally,
all
we
want.
do.
We all want the shit. We want the Clippers to be holding that
Who wants
title.
to win and who
We all.
doesn't, bro?
I know it gets. I
Feel that
know. Hold
vibe,
on.
bro. I don't
Yeah, I
feel
know it
that
gets.
vibe.
I
No,
know.
no.
I know it gets. It gets. Heated and stuff. But we all want it. We all want the same thing.
Hey, yeah,
Man,
nope.
We
Right.
all
Yeah,
want that
man, all
title.
I said was Marcus Morris was not good this year, and he got hurt for this. I don't know. I don't understand. All I said was Marcus Morris is not playing well this year.
No,
That's
you
he's
all I
went
not.
I
said.
can
further,
see if you were
bro.
lying. I can
He
see if
had
you were
played
That I
good
lying.
this
said
year.
that Marcus Morris is a Hall of Famer and that he's this
He
great
ain't
ass
no Hall
player.
of Famer.
When I
No, he's just saying if he
fucking
said
did
that.
it, I said he's the fourth best player on this team, and I like it that way.
That's not
Oh
true
So
my
Whoa,
either.
whenever
whoa,
you
God!
have to
fourth best
No,
compare
that's
player.
not
that,
true
He's
either.
not the
same
fourth
shit.
best player,
He's
dog.
not
That's
even the
not
fifth
true
best
either.
player on the team.
Hell no.
Let
Who is
me.
it? Kawhi, PG,
Fourth
Norm.
best
Robert
starter.
Pepper.
I'm
Not
sorry.
Robert Pepper. I
I'm
mean,
sorry. Fourth
Powell.
Russ.
I mean,
best
Russell.
Russ.
starter.
Yeah,
My
Russ.
fault, bro.
Then goes
Fourth
Powell.
best
Then goes
starter.
Terrence Mann.
Man.
Hold on, let's get I am branded TV and then phenomenon. So I am branded TV. What's good, bro?
Oh shit.
I am branded TV. What's good, bro?
He just hopped in. What's going on?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow, yeah. No, I wasn't coming at Bruce. I agree with Bruce saying, you feel me? I just think that he making it solely about Mook, and we got so many other things that we need to focus on. You get what I'm saying? Like, one, like you said, we need to play defense. Our defensive rotations are terrible.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm
god.
saying? And
I
that's
agree.
not just Mook. That's not just Mook, though. That goes with on-ball defense. Pick and
Facts.
roll. Our pick and roll defense, as far as
Terrible.
switching, terrible. And that starts with Russell Westbrook. That starts with Terrence Mann. That's not Mook.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, Mook do got to step it up, but we got so many other things that we have to do. But also, to agree with Don, we watching all of this without Kawhi. Do you understand that? So we judging all of this with a half empty fucking bottle. Now that Kawhi's coming back, you have to start like you said, this is training camp for us again, y'all. Because as soon as Kawhi came back, we got a new team. We got 4 more people that we got to rotate in. So it's like, yeah, I do think that Rocco and Nicholas Batum need to play more minutes, but we also gonna need Mook when it comes to the playoff. Like you said, when it comes to playoff time, nobody's backing down to Rocco. That shit that happened with Draymond Green the other day in the game, that wouldn't happen with Rocco. So we need those type of players to balance it out. It's a team. It's not just on one player. That's all I'm trying to say.
Totally agree. Totally agree. The way we guard the three too. Like when I forget who hit that shot on doors. I was like, dude, they gave him so much. He gave him so much space for that three. I was like, and I seen that multiple games.
Paul George never closed out on threes. I don't know what it is
Oh
with him.
my god,
He
he
got a
just like
bag
there's
doing
you
that.
shoot. Like
Just
there.
laziness, lazy
Right,
defense.
man. Everybody's so quiet now, man. Everybody's so quiet now. Oh,
I
it's
mean, I'm
lullaby
just no,
time.
no, no. But
It's time to go.
hold. Let's not get it fucked up. I watched Mook fall off this season. I am one of them people that been critical about him. Like, oh, you got to step it up. But at the same time, it's like we don't want to just make it seem like we just pointing fingers. Cause we did the same thing with Russ when we went on the 4-game losing streak. Everybody pointing fingers. It's not just Russ. It's a team effort, man.
Right.
Everybody got to step up, and it start with the stars. It started with Paul George playing more defense. You get what I'm
Facts.
saying? The past 4 games, Paul George started playing better D. If our stars not playing and our stars not doing shit, our team gonna follow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Totally agree. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
That
I,
is.
I feel that. I feel that. You know what? And like I said, the one thing I said about Mook is the reason I say we could use him is because he is that enforcer. And when the playoffs do come, you're gonna have that guy that's gonna be able to hold it down on that side when it comes time.
But he
Because
don't
you
have to
know,
start to do that though.
no, he ain't got to start. But he needs to play.
He said you don't
He
got to
needs to
start to
play.
do
He
that.
needs to
Yeah,
play.
Bro,
yeah.
acting like he's not a good starter with Kawhi and Paul George. Like, come on, man. Everybody's got to keep it 100. He's great with those guys. I'm not saying
No,
I don't
he's
he's
know
that
about
not.
guy.
great.
No,
I
he's
don't know about
not.
great.
He's
Fourth
good.
option on the starting roster, man.
Cap.
Yeah.
He's just a 3-point shooter, honestly, right now. He's supposed to be a 3 and D
Right.
guy.
And he
He's
ain't
only
even
giving
doing
you
that
3.
well right now.
He's only giving you 3. He's not giving you D.
He's not a 3-point shooter.
I
Not
He's
giving you
a
mean,
D.
all right,
cardio player.
all right.
He's a
But what
cardio player.
Right
NBA
now,
NBA
Hard
player
getting
don't
you,
go in a
bro.
slump? I mean, come on, like y'all
Was
making
that's
it seem
true.
like
Luke
That's
niggas
true.
miss shots.
What was
That's
Luke
true.
Kennard getting you? What was Reggie getting you? Come
We
on,
don't
More,
have
man.
them
more than
anymore, so we
more,
can't
more
talk
than
about
There's
them
a
Morris.
no more.
reason he
We
stayed.
can't talk about them no more. We don't
Bro,
entertain
there's a
them.
reason why Jerry West and Lawrence Frank said they should stay and everybody else should go, man. Come
Oh,
on,
of
bro.
course, I agree with that.
Be real.
Marcus
Yeah.
Morris is not a guard though. We have too many guards though. We had to get rid of them. We have Norman Powell and Terrence Mann, and
Yeah.
we had to
Marcus
get rid of
Morris
them.
has two people, Tyronn Lue and this guy.
Marcus Morris is a
Man.
small forward, power forward. We had to keep him. I mean, why would you get rid of him? That's not smart. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask a question, y'all.
Okay.
If that's the case, why haven't Ty Lue made the change of really giving Roku or Nico, like Don said, 32 minutes a game or 35 minutes a game? Why he haven't did it yet?
Favoritism or
I
playoff.
have no idea.
If you
He did
think
the
about
same thing. He did the same thing with Reggie Jackson. He played
hell,
Reggie. He overplayed Reggie Jackson. Reggie, and Mook are his guys, and I think it has a lot to do with what happened last year. I think the fact that they carried us last year. I think Ty Lue has a special relationship with those two. That's why I
BJ,
generally think it is.
he had a
Right.
special relationship with them, he wouldn't have got traded, bro. He's talking about the bigger picture, bro. Him besides PG and Kawhi, bro.
And,
How he fits with those guys. He's perfect for us, bro.
and when you look at
No,
Marcus
he's
Morris up
not.
close, he's
He's
huge.
not perfect.
When you look at Marcus Morris up close, he's huge. He's big. No, that's
All
all.
of a sudden, Bruce, man, I wish I could tell you off, Bruce, because I fuck with you because supposedly you're a Clipper fan, bro. But man, you gotta hold it down for us Clippers, bro. You gotta stand true, bro.
You
We
said
got
I should be kicked out. You said I
organization.
Yeah,
should be
well,
kicked out.
we
I
all
disagree.
Clippers fans. Why it's like that?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should.
we all want the same thing, like I said. And shout out to the person, another Clipper fan that pulled up, Kobe Jordan. What's good, bro? Been a minute since I seen your ass out here, man.
I know, man. Salute my boy BJ. Just been working, been busy, man. How you
What
been, though, bro?
Oh man, blessed and highly favored, man. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers are, you know what I'm saying, fifth spot. Got a chance to go to that fourth spot. 10 games left, bro. What you got with the Clippers, man, so far, and how they played tonight, how they played the other night, and what as well the 10 games left.
Yeah, man. You had a good. First of all, you had a good show too. I think it was it early this morning with Mash, Mr. Mash. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a great show. I watched that from beginning to end. It was a dope show. I love how you guys broke it down. But as far as the Clippers, man, I've been listening, man. It's kind of funny because like, yeah, we got 10 games left. We play OKC twice. I mean, we could beat them both games. It just depends. I don't know if Kawhi is gonna play both of those games. Um, so it just depends. But I think we could, at best case, get the fourth seed. I think Phoenix is like a game ahead of us. So, or have a game ahead of us. So we should be able to get that fourth seed. But to me, it really don't matter, bro. When you get in that playoffs and you gonna compete, we could be any team, in my opinion, as long as we play how we need to play.
Right.
Um, I think that our defense, it comes through when it needs to, and our offense, we shoot the ball efficiently when we need to. So we're one of them teams where we got to go off momentum. So it's just a give or take. It depends on how well we're playing. It depends on how well our mentality is. And then I think that Orlando game, you can kind of see the difference with Kawhi and without Kawhi, right? So when we play against Orlando, I just don't think we came out aggressive enough. We didn't play good enough defense in that first half, and then we tried to get back in the game in that second half. And really, like you said, uh, dudes like Wendell Carter Jr., who else? It was, I think, it's Markel Fultz. They just had a big fourth quarter. They were just hitting tough shots.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I think his name is Franz Wagner, too. They hit a couple big shots. So, yeah, bro, tonight was a much better game. Kawhi Leonard stepped up. Dudes just played defense. And so, one thing I do want to tap on BJ, too, is dudes was talking about this whole Marcus Morris, bro. You know how I feel about him, right? So, I got the numbers to break it down. I don't want to go off emotion, so let's just look at the numbers, right? So if you look at his defensive rating this season, he's at 115.7. So 115.7 at a power forward position, that's really bad, right? So he, when I looked at all the power forwards, I looked at the top 40 power forwards for defensive rating. He's not even on the list. So I looked up players playing more than 10 minutes at the power forward position. There was 40 names. He's not on the list. And so when you look at his defensive rating, he's literally a foot worse, a tad bit better than dudes like Trae Young and Dame Lillard, right? Those guys are at like 118, 119. So he's not really that far off from being as bad as the defenders, those type of guys. So yes, he can shoot the three. He's shooting 37% from the three this year, which is what we need. But again, if he's not playing defense, we're always scrambling to help out another man. So that's where it hurts us. It gives us a asset on offense, but he's a liability on defense. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, as far as these last 10 games, I think we could probably go looking at the schedule, I think we can go 8-2 or maybe 9-1. So
Okay.
I want them all.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's a solid take, bro. I like that, man.
No, that was real. But me personally, I think we can win them all. We just gotta play like we capable of playing, man. It's simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
What was Marcus Morris shit last year as far as defense efficiency at power forward?
I mean, when Kawhi didn't play all year, bro, that's not fair, bro.
No, I'm saying
Why isn't it?
I'm saying it in reference.
We
I'm
all
saying it in reference
know
to
that.
say like
We all
Marcus
know he
Morris
didn't
was
play.
Marcus Morris was never supposed to be the two-way defender or the two-way star for the team. You feel me? He had a role. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Because
I
every
give you
other
that. Wait,
team,
I give you that. I give you that.
you get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the past 3 years, it's never like he was an excelling fucking defender. He always was just a mid-range defender. It just was that when you got Paul George and you got Kawhi locking down both sides, it boosts everybody's defensive efficiency. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mid-range
everybody goes
defender.
there.
Nobody shoot mid-range anymore.
is
So
that a bad thing or a good thing, bro? Because I'm ready to see this whole team together in the playoffs. So, man, I'm ready for it, man.
yeah,
Marcus
and
Morris.
it's not to say like Marcus Moore, we can still win with him. It's just he's one of them dudes that you're gonna have to like kind of hide in your defense. That's all. Every team has weaknesses. That's our weakness. Is we got certain dudes who just are
Definitely.
liabilities on defense. So we gotta hide them. That's all.
I
Marcus
do agree with
Marcus
that.
Morris. Marcus Morris. First of all, I think he's playing out of position. I don't think he's really a three. They have this man playing power forward. I'm like, dude, Mook is big, but he ain't no power forward. That dude's a
He
small
don't
forward.
rebound.
I think the
Yeah,
game
nah.
transitioned him out of small forward to a power forward,
But
to
see,
be
I
honest.
think the game has changed. So that's why I
Yeah,
told you, BJ. I told you, and I've been telling dudes this. You got to be careful. Watch the guys to where the league kind of runs away from them. Like those high,
Mm,
I don't like my worst type of player is high volume, inefficient shooters. Because in this day and age, those
yeah.
guys was good back in the day, like in the early 2000s, 2010s. But today, the game is so much different to where you got to be able to do multiple things, bro, in order to be
facts.
effective. It's like,
Mhm.
That's
Hey,
fact.
so we got a couple questions. Brody Rep, shout out to Brody Rep. He said, and also man, get these likes up, man. We got 60 people here. Let's get these likes up over 60 likes. Brody Rep said, "What y'all want, Phoenix or Dallas in the first round?"
Dallas,
Phoenix. Oh damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Shit.
I
for
want
sure,
who we
Dallas.
get. I want who we
I
get.
kind
And
of
then we
I
can tell
want to
you
say
why, but
Phoenix.
go ahead.
Honestly, I want Phoenix. I think
Three.
if we get Phoenix, that's a confident building. If you get Phoenix out the first round, ain't nobody fucking with us. You get what I'm saying? Mentally.
I I agree with that shit.
Because everybody got
I say
Phoenix as the
this is why.
juggernaut already.
This is why I say Dallas is because when we go up
Oh,
against Dallas, they don't have a true big, so we're going to be able to get into the paint, slice and dice how we need to. I think that are obviously they have a much. I think their coach isn't as competent as Monty Williams. He's able to make adjustments. He's just an all around better coach. And then I think it's easier for us with Kawhi Leonard. We need to end the series quick, right? Get him some rest and then get to that next series. So to me, that would go like maybe 5 games. Or if he plays Phoenix, that could go 6 or 7, depending if KD healthy.
What if he ain't
yeah,
healthy?
man. If you know who starts against the Dallas,
I
Kyrie
don't
Irving is
know.
gonna.
I say
Kyrie
I do
Irving is
agree with him.
gonna
I
eat.
say Dallas too because and plus we beaten Dallas what twice in the playoffs. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yep.
and then
Okay,
it's a whole different
okay.
team right now too. They're worse defensively. I mean, of course you got Kyrie and Luca, but that's probably the only thing we got to worry about. But I do say
Not
Dallas.
even worried about them.
Yeah, but I'm kind of shooting towards Phoenix because I'm like, I know Kevin Durant, but like he's not. Is he going to be fully healthy? Is he going to be the same Kevin Durant? Like that's my thing. And then CP3 is not himself. Like I feel as though if we face Phoenix, like Russ can take advantage of that matchup. Like I think BJ said this the other day against Chris Paul. He's not guarding Russell Westbrook at all, and Kevin Durant's not guarding
Yeah,
Kawhi.
but you got to think.
Like
You got to think Dallas don't have a DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton could be an asset to them as well. You know what I'm saying? He could be a weapon for them that they could really use against us.
that's true.
He's a
I
good
think
pick and
Butler could
pop.
give him problems though. Yeah, I
And
give you
so
that.
I just think they have and then to me, like Chris Paul, even though he's older now, he's also a weapon. Like he's dangerous in the pick and roll still. So I don't really, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
is.
I
He is.
honestly think
Yeah,
that Phoenix play a better game as far as our style of basketball. Dallas could run us off the
Facts.
court and win a game just off running. They play a
And,
half
oh my
court game
God,
just like us, and we match up good against Phoenix.
and here's
Like
the
player
thing:
for
we
when you
do
player,
look
we
match
at
match
good
up
Dallas,
good
against
against them.
Phoenix.
here's the thing: when you look at Dallas, there's nobody on that. There's no defenders over there. Like even, and I'm not saying that they have great defenders on Phoenix Suns, but they still got competent dudes. They still got dudes like Josh Okogie, dudes like Torrey Craig. Them dudes are hustle players, right?
True,
On
true.
Dallas, you literally it's all offense. So if they don't beat you with offense, they're not gonna beat you. Like they don't have no defenders, bro.
That's
In my
fact.
opinion.
Yeah,
That's
and they
fact.
ain't go, and they not gonna beat us with 70 between. Kyrie and fucking Doncic. Y'all need more.
So yeah, I think I don't
Yeah,
know, BJ. I don't know if you answered already, but
Um, I'd rather face Dallas because we have the mental edge over Dallas. Not saying we can beat Phoenix. I think we definitely can beat Phoenix, but the whole caveat is KD. Like he makes them a wild card when you have to he's that guy. He makes them a caveat. So I know what Dallas is. I don't know what Phoenix is gonna be.
Y'all,
So I'd
facts.
rather deal with that issue first, and then when it comes to Phoenix, we'll deal with them. But Pagan, what Eddie said, hey BJ, how do we get PG-13 closer to the basket, and also do you respect them improvement team as perimeter shot? Uh, well, to get PG closer to the basket is just him going closer to the basket and catching the ball,
Yeah, him
which is
attacking.
that's just what Pete, instead of running off the perimeter, just simply catch the ball close to the basket. Now that's going to take other players to, actually allow PG to, have his space. But it's really just as simple as him just catching the ball close to the basket himself. And then T-Man, yes, I'm very impressed with his 3-point shot and, happy what he's been doing. I really want him to play more. So, yeah.
Me personally, I want whoever we get. That's
yeah, I
all I
mean,
want to
to
see.
me, I was just talking to
Hey,
my
hey,
cousin, man. I think the
bro,
West. Oh,
the
go
homie
ahead.
that just said that you want whoever you want, whoever we get, man. Because I feel the same way as you, bro. I want to smoke with the Denver. I mean, chicken nuggets. I want to smoke with the Phoenix Bums. I want to smoke with the Fakers. I want to
He
smoke with
said
every
chicken.
single one of these teams that have got the upper hand on us while we've been, short staffed. So expand on that, bro. Like you said, you want whoever we get, because I'm right there with you, bro.
man,
Right.
I think
I just feel like I don't think you. I think you do a disservice to yourself when you go to trying to duck teams and pick out who you want and who you don't want. I think it's we all got to see if we want to get a championship, we got to go through these teams anyway. So bring
Right.
on whoever we get.
Realest shit I ever heard, because we want all the smoke, baby.
Yeah, but
Let's
see,
go.
this is also OC. This is also a game. So I mean, I know you got ultimate confidence in your team, which you should. But at the end of the day, it's still about
No, I
picking
feel what you're
and
saying though,
matching.
Kobe Jordan. I feel what
Because
you're saying.
if you're gonna play the
You
game, you
do
got
you.
to actually play the game. Like, I mean, what did Jordan say? He glad he never saw Hakeem Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Oh my God. Yeah, he got so
Yo,
Yeah, but
Hey,
but to be
Kobe
honest,
said that too.
Kobe
I
Jordan, you tell me somebody that's close to Hakeem Olajuwon this year,
no,
bro.
but see,
We
that's not the
that
point
we
though.
got to
I'm just making
fear
the
and that we got
I'm
to
Hakeem
making the
approach
inference
also
that
that
said that
we want to
though.
put the
I'm making
win.
an inference.
You tell me,
But
bro,
see, I'm not
because
comparing Hakeem to
nobody
anybody today.
scares
What
me
I'm saying.
this year, boy.
No, I get what you're saying, Kobe. I get it.
Hold on.
I get
Hold on.
it.
I didn't hear what bro said. What did you say, bro?
I said I don't fear nobody this year. Who
Yeah.
who do
Okay.
we
But
have?
listen, it's not about.
Where's
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Tucky?
Hold on. It's not
But you
about
can't.
fearing nobody
You got to
because
be able to.
But
Go
listen,
ahead.
whoever talk, I don't know buddy name that's talking, but for me, it's not about fearing anybody. It's still about matchups. No matter what
It's
team you
about
are,
being smart.
it's
I
about
agree.
matchups. Some
Facts.
Totally
teams match
agree.
well
It's
against
definitely about
others,
matchups.
and
It's
it doesn't
definitely about
matter who.
matchups.
It doesn't matter how great of a team you are. Yes, you're confident that your team can beat anybody, but again, it still comes down to matchups, bro. It's always been about matchups, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
matchups
we
do
got
matter
that.
though.
We
That's a
got
fact.
that one factor, y'all. We got the Terminator. I don't think y'all understand. Kawhi in playoffs is a different animal. See,
Right.
he strategically wanna beat the best, so it can psychologically psych everybody else out. That's why I said I think we should go with Phoenix. Because if he take out Durant from the rip, automatically niggas gonna know like, oh, Kawhi, he back in that realm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he back
Like
on that
That's
bull.
Yeah.
the media will feel that way, bro. But we're trying to win it all. So whoever thinks that, like, oh shit, that we gotta play this person or that team, that ain't real shit, bro. Like the
No, I
Clippers
feel what you're saying though. You
are
do
so
got
locked
nah,
that
like he said,
matter.
strategically, you gotta be strategic about
you
if
do
we
got
want to win the
though.
chip.
How? We're
It's
losing
about
games on
matchups. It's
purpose,
about
bro. We're losing games on
But I'll
purpose.
say this though,
How
bro.
can
But
we be
I
strategic?
mean,
I'll say
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. For the dude that said we're losing games on purpose, first of all, that's not true. And second, what proof do you have? What are you talking about? What games have we lost on purpose?
is that
right.
you, BJ?
No. I want to talk to him directly, bro.
Right.
What
That's
are
me
you
talking,
seeing
bro.
to let me know we're losing games on purpose?
I said it. It's me, Don Gio, bro.
Okay, so Don
I
Don
said
Gio.
Gio,
we're
what
losing
makes
on
you
purpose,
think we're
bro.
losing games on purpose? Tell me that so
Not
that we can
playing
get into a
PT
play-in game and potentially not
minutes,
make the
not playing
playoffs.
PT 42 minutes, not playing our starters the whole game, Zubak and
What
everybody else.
game are you talking about? Orlando game?
Every single game that we've lost, bro,
No,
especially
see,
the
now
No,
you're
second
that's
just
half.
whoa,
talking,
whoa,
bro.
whoa,
You're
whoa,
not
whoa,
That's
even
whoa.
bringing a
bullshit.
game. You're not
Oh
even
hell
pinpointing a
no.
Rose
specific game.
color
I don't
glasses.
have to. I don't because it's multiple games that I can bring up
No,
where
listen,
we
I'm gonna say
got
this:
Rose
the
starters
color
Clippers,
where we
the
glasses.
said
Clippers aren't
Kawhi sit
losing
out.
games
You're
on
not gonna play
purpose.
time
They're
management, load management, or whatever you want to call it.
So
That
you
means
think we wanted to
on
lose 4 games
purpose.
in a row? That's what
hey,
you
bro,
telling us.
Literally.
listen, hey,
We're
Literally.
saying that we're gonna fucking value our players' health over the regular season. So we're losing on
okay, hey, so
purpose.
Don Gio, let me ask you a question, bro. Since you know, I mean, you like sound like a super fan to me, right? I'm very objective, right? So when we played against the Kings and we went to two OTs, we lost that on purpose.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
Right.
give
Good
a fuck
point.
Everybody
whether
play over 40
we
minutes for
lost.
no
Good
reason,
point.
just to lose.
That's a good
I'm
point.
saying we didn't care whether we won or lost because we're
Okay,
in
yeah, I
the
That's
can't. I
garbage.
playoffs,
can't
bro.
talk to dudes like this,
Right.
man. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
man.
No, you
I
can.
can't
So
do it, bro.
Clippers should be 82-0. Is that what you're saying? They should be 82-0 this season. Like they're gonna
Who's
lose
saying
games,
that?
bro.
BJ saying that.
At
BJ
some point,
BJ
listen.
wants us to die on the court, fucking playing ball just for the regular season. I'm looking at a championship, bro. I'm thinking
Niggas,
about the playoffs.
everybody go
What
out
are
to
you
try to
talking
win.
about?
Hey man,
We're not
I
no
like
bottom
your
of the barrel ass
listen. I
team.
like
We're
your
not just
fearless
trying to
This dude got
lose.
it.
challenge. Listen,
We're
hold on.
gonna
I
win
like how
enough to make it to the playoffs
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
but
fucking
bro,
show
Don
everybody,
Gio,
bro.
check this out. Hey, I like how fearless you are, but again, bro, this is the game of basketball. You got to use your brain. It's 90% mental, 10% physical. Like you got to use your brain. It's a strategic game, bro. It ain't just about we're going
BJ,
to war. Let's go.
BJ, you're
You got to
talking
have strategy, bro.
like win or losses don't matter, but we're giving away wins.
That's not
I
true.
give you that. We are giving away some
We're
wins with our
giving away
defense.
wins
I tell you
consistently,
that.
so it does matter, bro.
No. You don't
We
give
not
away.
losing on
You
Just
purpose
don't give
though.
enough to
away
be where
wins,
we're
bro.
at.
Teams win and you lose. It's simple as that. Our team. What? So hold on.
Yeah, but it's not a winner game matter. Like, bro, there's 82
Bro,
games.
our offense
82
and
games.
hold on. Our offense, do you know where we're ranked offensively right now and defensively this year so far?
How many times have we switched rosters though, bro? Like it hasn't been consistent enough to say whatever analytics say we're at is the truth.
You
No,
can't
I
have
can
I'm
give you
saying
that.
excuse for
I can give you that.
after
everything,
the
Where
bro.
we're at,
All-Star break,
the playoffs, bro.
since we made the trades, because we've had the same team since the All-Star break.
What's the
Yes,
stats?
Don Gio, you
yes.
can't
The
have an
All-Star
excuse
break we
for
had the
everything
same
though,
team.
bro.
So
What's
Oh,
the
when you
stats,
look
Coach?
at
You
it,
got it?
we're 14th on defensive rating, and we're 18th in offensive rating. Now there was a stretch
Damn.
of now there's a stretch right where there's some like we had a 4 or 5 game stretch where we were top 5 in defense, right? But what I'm saying is for the majority of the season, we've been mediocre
Yes,
offensively and
yes,
defensively.
BJ. Yes.
yes,
But for
yes.
the majority of the season, we fucking sacked Kawhi fucking 20 games.
Uh,
We've
uh,
load managed PG
You had to,
the
bro. He had a
whole
partially torn
season. We've
ACL.
load managed everybody, so all that is irrelevant. We're really
It's not irrelevant.
Bro,
locked in for the
bro.
playoffs, man.
Look,
Yeah, I
hear
don't.
me
I
out.
just don't know. Like what? I don't know what he's saying, man.
We
Somebody
literally
help
was
me out
just in the
understand what he's
middle
saying.
of saying that we were about to fire Teron Lue. We just
That
was
was
in
you
the hear
guys.
me out, hear me
That
out. We
wasn't
just
Steve
was in the
Ballmer or
hear me out,
Lawrence
hear me
Frank.
out, hear
That
me
was
out,
you, dog.
hear me
That was
out.
the
No,
Twitter
this was
fingers,
media. This was the
YouTube
media.
chat
This was
warriors.
Clipper
That was
outlets.
you guys.
Hear
The
me out. Hear me
that
Hold
out.
on,
wasn't
Don Gio.
what
Hey,
we
Don Gio, let him
with
go. Let him go, bro. Go
Ron,
ahead, bro.
bro.
You're not letting me talk.
Because
What I'm
he
saying
wouldn't have
is,
still been here. Tyron Lue wouldn't still be here if
bro.
your word was what we were going on.
What I'm
There's
trying
a
to say
reason
is those
he's here.
games that we
Let
were
him talk.
losing, we weren't losing them on purpose. You're not saying that you're mixing the
Guess
lineup
what,
because
bro?
we're losing on purpose.
We
You're
did.
not having threats about actually
We could
firing
have
a
done
coach if
more,
we lose
bro.
another game
Hey,
because we're losing
Terrence
on
Mann
purpose.
could have played every single game this year, and we would have won more games than we have this year. But guess what? That he ain't part of the plan, bro. We're talking about the
But
big things,
nobody's
bro.
arguing that. Nobody's
Yeah,
arguing
bro,
that.
but
We
you're saying
understand if
that we
Kawhi was there, we
that
would have
we're
won
not,
more games. But
bro.
that's
You're
not the
saying that we're
reality.
not on the same page. The Clippers, not the fans. We're talking about the Clippers, Clippers players, Clippers coaches, Clippers front office, Clippers owners. We're on the same page.
Yeah, he a
All
super
that
Clipper
little
fan.
shit,
I
it's
can't
all for
talk.
clicks
Yeah.
No,
and
he's
Hey,
views,
delusional.
somebody got
bro.
background
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah,
He's
Somebody.
he on
delusional.
some
That's
other
It's all
shit.
for
DJ.
clicks
DJ.
and
He's
views,
super
bro.
fan.
It's
Uh,
all
Delusional.
for entertainment. It's all for when we lose a game and
okay.
everybody
All right, bro. Hey,
hype up a loss.
Let's
DJ,
get
can
back
you hear
on.
me? Am
Let's
I
get
breaking
back
up?
on track. We got 15 minutes left. Let's get back on track. So we got a playoffs to prepare for, man. Listen, what in y'all feelings right now? Tell me. I'm gonna kind of go around. What do we need to do to get back? That favor back. Towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. What do you guys think that we need to fix the most?
Definitely the defense. Definitely the defense. We need to keep. I mean, since the All-Star break. I mean, since the losing streak, we've been playing well on defense. It's been getting better and all that, but I still think we got more improvements to do.
I think it all start with Kawhi. I think Kawhi is the chain of command. Even with the Orlando game, like if y'all notice, when Kawhi is out, everybody else seems to try to do more. So it's like once Kawhi is in the game, everybody seems to know their role. And I think going into the playoffs, if you can keep Kawhi healthy, everything else will even out. I think the defense will step up. I think the offense will get a little bit better. I think that's really what it is. I think
He's
it's
a
Kawhi.
calming agent for the whole team.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I definitely say defense. It's definitely the defense for sure. Defense is number one, and then I do agree with what's his name? Kawhi's probably the number two. Like it's defense and then it's Kawhi because he just makes his team better automatically. And if he's gonna play defense in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. He's not gonna slack on his defensive assignment. He's gonna
Not
play
at all.
defense. He's gonna play both ways of the floor. So first is defense or switching. Yeah, what I mean by defense, I mean by the switching, the pick and roll defense. That's probably the biggest thing. I feel they can play defense man on man, but when it comes to switching, oh my god, that's probably the worst thing. Like, so the switching defense, and then Kawhi, and then probably the third, Paul George. Like he has to be Paul George. If he's not Paul George, we're not winning. So that's just me.
Agreed.
Facts. Facts.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say I think you guys are right defense too. But I think for me it's more so about the rotations, knowing how when you get into the playoffs you want to have a tight niche. You know what I'm saying? You want as tight of a rotation as you can possibly get, so guys are in rhythm. And I think Ty Lue struggled with that majority of the season. And so I would say with the amount of depth we have, Norman Powell's coming back soon. For me, that's the biggest focus is how is he swapping certain guys out and who's playing how many minutes, right? So I think he needs to figure that out and have that kind of like solid, like solidified before we get to the playoffs. So if we want to go more heavy defense, then I think we need to play guys like T-Man and Rocco more. And then if we're going more offense, then you got to throw Westbrook and Marcus Morris. So to me, it's just more about the rotations. I think we can play so many different ways depending on who we're playing, and I think that's our advantage. One of the dudes that I talked to named Hearn, he said, most teams go about eight or at most nine deep in the playoffs. The last team to win 10 deep in the playoffs, I think, was the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. So we can go 10 deep, but again, Ty Lue has to really manage that and I think he will. And so, and we got the type of guys that can, come in and do that because they're veterans. So for me, I'm gonna say rotations, and I'm gonna say defense.
I like that. I like that
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
for
me
sure.
too.
Man, but Norm can't come in and start fucking these rotations up, man.
I
That's
think
why I
Norman
said
Powell be
with
okay,
Norm,
It,
how he gonna
He
fit back in?
Cause he shoot a lot of shots, y'all.
but he was the reason why we was winning games in the beginning of the season. I can't even like Norman Powell's a really good piece. He's a champion too, right? Norman Powell's a champion. He won with Kawhi,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
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 he won
yeah.
with
yeah.
He won
Kawhi.
with
Yeah, like
Kawhi.
he's a really good piece. I feel that you have to have Norman Powell because he pushes the pace
Yeah, he
he
needs
runs the
minutes.
floor.
I
Like
feel like he
he's
gotta
better
learn how to pass the ball a little bit
for
more.
sure, for sure.
That's true.
I think Kawhi can get to him. I'm pretty sure. I think we need Norman Powell, low key. I think we need that player.
Yeah, we need Norm. I think Norm just you have to remember Norm, like he gets in these type of things where he's like, when he's in a slump, he'll keep shooting. He don't really
Oh
know
my
how to
god, yeah.
he don't
But
know
the
when to
thing is,
actually
but the thing
turn
is,
that off.
his rim pressure and his way to draw fouls is outstanding. So it's
Oh, it's
like
elite. Yeah, it's elite.
so if
He's
you're not
very
making
elite.
shots, go to the bucket, go to the rim.
Yeah, he got like a
Hey,
Russell type of.
BJ,
Like he,
what's your take on E. Gordon? Though? How you think he's been looking?
I love Igor. I love EG.
Bro, he
He's gonna be very big in the
his
playoffs
catch
because of
and shoot. I'm gonna be honest. I underrated his catch and shoot. He had a catch and shoot sidestep today, and just how able he's just able to stretch the floor like crazy. Because you could just throw it to him from really anywhere, and he can just shoot like
remember,
he
remember he
don't
was
even
doing it on
he
the
don't even need
Rockets,
to
bro.
dribble.
Remember that?
Bro,
You
I
remember
bought.
that though, bro? He was doing
I,
it
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Rockets.
He
Aaron
was.
Gordon was always able to shoot.
I'm
He
taking him over
was, and he
Kennard.
was
I'm
slashing
taking
to
him
the
over
rim.
Kennard any
Yeah,
day.
I take him over Kennard because he's a better defender too.
Oh, by
So
far, I'll take
And
him over
ball
By
Kennard.
handler.
Oh
far.
He's a
yeah,
better
by
decision
far.
maker.
That's not even a question.
yeah,
That's not
by
even a
far.
question.
They used to
A
hunt for
ball,
Kennard
yeah,
as
bro.
soon
He's
as
a
he was
better
on the
They
shooter,
team.
don't
ball
hunt for
Defense is
handler,
not
Igor.
even close.
defender.
And here's another underrated skill too. If they're sitting a pick and roll, he goes over and he can test threes too. Like I don't know if you saw that block he got on Simons today, but like key plays like that, he's just a smart defender, and his timing is good, bro. Like he has really great timing and he has good hands. So
He
shit
Boy,
got
like
good.
that, man.
He
he
got
run
good
through all
trips at the
picks.
ball too.
He
he's
run
soft.
through
Yeah,
all
exactly.
picks. He don't go through.
He
Yeah,
exactly. I don't know who said it, but he runs through picks, bro. That's correct.
he's a true veteran, bro. He's been through a lot, bro. Like Aaron,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
really he's a very experienced player. He's played a
He,
lot of basketball.
NBA
Like he was
perfect
really
for
the third best player in the Houston team against with Harden. He was like the third best player. Like Aaron Gordon's really a beast.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
six man
like
of the
that
year.
pickup, man. To me, that was when we first made that trade. I thought he was probably the most valuable piece to us. I'm gonna be honest. I thought we were gonna use Bones more, but in the book we got Westbrook, so I'm like, yeah, he ain't gonna
Right,
play. But
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Bones
kind
is
of glad
nice,
Bones don't
man.
play.
him
We
and
Bones.
might use
Plumlee
Bones
would be
did.
Bones.
perfect for us.
That's the reason the Nuggets let him go, bro. He's
Nah, I'm not saying it because of that. I think he needed development. Like if you want a
right.
championship
Yeah,
team,
he
he
couple
need to be around this. You get what I'm saying? He needs this 1 year to
right.
watch them, so next year he'll be able to know.
I
Like
do
he
agree
would have
with
been in
that.
there and
Yeah, I
gave them
agree with
efficient
that.
minutes.
Like a Jordan Poole type of role. Yeah, I agree with that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, BJ, real quick too. When you
Terrence
think
Mann
about
too. Terrence Mann had to play. He had to make his bones too.
BJ, this my plan, bro. If I'm running the Clippers, tell me what you think about this. I'm actually next year because I looked at our roster up and down. We need to get younger. I'm thinking about keeping Paul George and Kawhi and just building around them with young guys. What you think about that?
So that means you want to get rid of PG?
No. I said Kawhi and PG. I'm keeping both, and I'm surrounding them two with nothing but young
Oh
guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got no problem with that. I'm down with that. I like guys who are, I think, more pieces, um, like more specialty pieces. That's why I was surrounding them with guys that's gonna make it
Because the
easier
guys
for
that I'm
Kawhi and
thinking about,
PG.
right? The type of guys that I'm thinking about that I think will fit well with a PG and Kawhi, and just these are list of names. I don't know what you think, right? Dudes like Jaden McDaniels on the Timberwolves, right? I know they're not gonna probably get rid of him, but these are just the type of players, right? So Jaden McDaniels, dudes like that, dudes like Dylan Brooks, hustle players, maybe a PJ Washington, Vanderbilt, just small like pieces that you can surround them with who like are hustle players but also good defenders. You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
what you
So
mean. Keep
Absolutely.
like Terrence Mann, obviously. Terrence Mann, he ain't
Okay.
yeah,
going nowhere.
you know what I'm saying?
He's not
Because
With,
going
we
with
got
nowhere.
that with that with that roster, are we still competing or what are we doing? What we doing? with that
Well,
possibility.
well,
do
this
agree
this
with that.
well, this is what I'm saying. I think we would compete at a higher level because we're younger and we're way more athletic. So I like the fact that we can play a full season without a lot of guys being out and injured. And then I think the league is I don't think the league is much younger now. So when you look at
Okay.
some of these top teams, we're playing on a night to night basis. Dudes, average teams aging like 22, 23 years old. Kings are super young. Memphis are super young, right? So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
these teams we're playing, like really the only really old team in the West is probably the Golden State Warriors and the Clippers, and even they have nothing but young guys around them, the big three over there. You see what I'm saying? So
Probably Phoenix too.
probably Phoenix. Phoenix is the next old. So I think that you just got to really learn how to develop players, bro. Because to me, I like veterans, but I think that sometimes I think we overrate them in certain ways. Like you don't need
I
to have
do
a
agree
team
with you.
full of veterans. I think maybe one or two, and then you build
Man,
around
I think Doc
the
fucked us up
stars.
for 5 years over the same shit you just said.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
do
said,
agree with
not
you.
developing players and worried about veterans so damn much.
Because that's
Yeah,
how you really build for the future. Like if you don't have draft picks, you really just got to get young guys and build around them.
Look
And
at
I think
Boston.
that's and to me, some coaches probably just don't know how to build
exactly.
with young
Boston's a
talent.
beast.
So, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
what I
say
would do.
this.
I would go out. I would get like a PJ Washington, Dylan Brooks, maybe a Vanderbilt. I think he's a free agent 2024. So players like that.
I see what you mean. I'll tell you this though. If we
Yeah.
start doing that, the players that are untouchable is Kawhi, Paul George, Zubac, and Terrence Mann. Those are the players that are untouchable. They can stay up. They can stay on the Clippers because they actually make that team better. Honestly, like I mean, especially Zubac. You don't want to get rid of Zubac. To me, he's just Zubac. He's a
What
very
about
versatile
BJ Boston?
center. He said who?
BJ Boston.
He said BJ. Oh, I forgot about him. You would keep
Do you
him
keep
too.
him? Do you keep him or you
You
let him
probably would
go?
keep him too, but sure, Terrence Mann, Kawhi, Paul George, Zubac, you would keep those four players for sure. You won't get rid of them. You don't get rid of those dudes.
Yeah,
Boston got
I
nice
don't know. I'm just
upside.
looking at where the league is going, bro. And I think the league
It's a
is
younger
younger.
league.
It's a
No,
younger
no,
league,
that's
man.
smart, bro.
And
That's
then
smart. You
at
have
the
to,
pace
yeah.
we play at, and see, this is the thing. I'm not saying listen, Marcus Morris, right? We know what type of player he is. The league is just too fast for him, and that's why I say it's a different league now.
It's
Like
fast.
he's
But
just. It's not that he's just the worst defender. It's just that these players are faster and younger, bro. That's it.
Yo, you wanna know what's
but
crazy? You wanna know what's crazy that you saying this? We had that younger, faster player in Sha before we traded him for Paul
Oh
George.
my god. Oh my god,
Imagine
bro.
Kawhi.
Sounds
Imagine
stupid.
Kawhi and
That sounds
Sha right
stupid.
now.
We had younger. There's younger, faster players than Kawhi and
Hey,
PG.
I disagree with that, bro. Because to me, I don't think Shea would have been who he is if he was playing with Kawhi. You see what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't
I
have got as
don't
many
know, man.
touches.
He had that midi game in the Clippers, bro. He was getting
No, I'm
But
better
no,
every
no,
saying,
year,
no.
but
bro.
hold
Like
on.
you said, he
You think
probably
he
wouldn't
would
have been
be
able to have a green
listen,
light. He
hold
wouldn't
on.
have had the
You
green
think he
light
would
like
be
he
a
got right
30
now.
point game? You think he would be a
No,
30
no, no,
point
no,
per
no,
game
no. I don't
scorer
think he would have been. No, no, no. I don't think he would have been a 30-point game.
with
I think
Kawhi?
Shaq would have still been Shaq because his
He was
work
a
ethic is
glorified
crazy, bro.
for
Yeah,
He
Kawhi.
wouldn't
no,
have to
you're
average
right.
30. He's only averaging 30 because his team shit, bro. But why would you want to average 30 and lose? If he was on the
And
But
I
I'm gonna
Clippers
think
be
he
honest
for
though.
and
Kawhi, he would
I'm
average
gonna
like
be honest
24.
though, because at that time, right, when we made that trade, Paul George just came off an MVP type season. So
That's
you make
true.
as your organization, you make that trade 10 times out of 10. Like
and it
you
was
just got to
contingent
make
I
on
that
I
getting
trade.
totally
Kawhi
agree with
too.
you. I totally agree with you. But Shaq was gonna be Shaq regardless, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shaq's game was definitely his. You could tell, bro. He had that
man,
mini game when he first
if
came in.
Sha was on the Clippers with Kawhi right now, Kawhi would take the back door sometimes to Sha. He got that killer more
And
than
Shaq,
Paul George. Paul
facts.
George don't be wanting the ball sometimes. That young boy want the ball. I'm talking about Kawhi will move sometimes and let him go. He got it. He
I'll say
got
this:
it, man.
I'm taking Shaq over Terrence Mann. Like Shaq plays get
All
defense too.
day. All
Shaq
day.
plays
That's
defense and
that's
offense. Shaq's
a
just
matter of
nice, bro.
Hey,
that's
but
all
BJ,
perspective.
don't listen, don't be shocked if next year the Clippers they just do what I tell you. I'm telling you, they're gonna get younger, bro. I'm telling you.
That's smart, bro. bro.
Nah,
I hope
that's
they
smart. That's
do.
smart. That's smart. I'm cool with that. Especially if we get the chip this year, bro. I'm sorry. When we get the chip this year, they want to go younger, bro. Yeah, we can go younger, bro. I'm cool with that.
Because to me, that's the only way that you sustain that type of like that run. Like if we're going into the new building, the reason why I'm doing that because I want these other dudes to get their I want them to get the spotlight too. It's almost how like Tim Duncan was doing for Kawhi. And remember, Kawhi Leonard slowly started to take over.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
true. We
So
can't even hold all those dudes
you gotta
anyways.
start.
You can't hold all those contracts anyways. You're gonna have to get rid of Robert Covington or uh, Nicholas Batum. You're gonna have to get rid of these players because you can't. There's a lot of contracts. A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
you have
And those are the players I'm talking about. Like you get off of the Batums, and listen, they're great for us this year. I'm just saying for the next 3-4 years, you got to get off those guys probably by the end of the season, and
I
then you
totally
got to
agree.
get younger. Because to me, they're valuable enough. If we win, they're valuable enough to where we could trade them for some. You know what I'm saying, for some nice.
Yeah, take like a Golden State route, but we can't do exactly what Golden State did because you see what's happening with them. They're having like they're like kind of stuck between like a rock and they're just right in the middle. They can't find out
They're
what the
getting in their
balance
own
is.
way though.
They're not too old or too
But
young. They're
see,
just
it's
like
tricky
right
too
there.
because Kawhi is in win now mode, right? Like he every year you can't waste a year with Kawhi. So, but in my opinion, I'm not saying any young guy. I think you got to get like young good guys that just haven't had a chance to show what they
Now
got.
you
You
made
know
it
what
clear
I'm saying?
who the type of player you wanted.
Wait, but what happened when you get in the playoffs and it come to mental toughness? And none of these young niggas done been in the league or went through the experience to give you that run that
That's what you
Kawhi
got
want.
Kawhi and P. That's what you got Kawhi and PG for, bro.
Facts.
For
I
the young
agree.
Okay,
guys, like you got
okay,
Mark.
I agree.
I mean,
all
Kawhi
right.
and PG, they should be enough mentors to get you through the top, right? Because I think those two guys are they're not old enough to where young dudes won't listen, but they had enough experience and they're good enough to lead. You know what I'm saying? This young generation. You feel me? So
I agree.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I would agree with you, but look at the two people you're talking about. They not vocal at all. They not leaders.
But
They
Tim
just
Duncan wasn't vocal either.
yeah, that's true. Timmy
Tim
Timmy
Duncan,
wasn't
I mean,
no
but he
vocal
had
person
Greg
either.
Popovich though. But I mean, still,
nah.
Kawhi still.
Cause like I don't want you to think I'm going against it. I totally agree with it, but I also think like they don't got nobody like Kawhi don't talk. Paul George, he
I mean,
don't
I
really
heard Kawhi talks
demand
more than
nothing.
we think he
Kawhi,
I
does
mean,
hey,
though. I ain't
Kawhi
gonna lie,
Paul
actually,
bro.
George
listen,
talks
some
too
players
much.
lead. And listen, Paul
PG
George
talks
has
too
been more
much, bro.
vocal this year. Listen, Paul George is an underrated leader. Like he's vocal, man. Him and Kawhi, they do a lot of stuff outside of the you know what I'm saying, with the team. So I don't necessarily think they got to be super vocal. I think part of it is on them too, and the other part of it is on the coach. So to me, and this is just my opinion, I think we need to go get an Ime Udoka who could really put it together. So you know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God,
But
you get him,
Hey,
and I think it might be
Jordan,
over. He's making
Y'all
them
like
play
him over
defense.
Tyloo?
Kobe
He's
oh
Jordan
yeah,
making,
for
Yes.
sure.
bruh.
fan
He's
or a
making
Bulls
those
fan,
players play
it goes out
defense,
from
bro.
the name.
He's
Kobe
making
And
those
Jordan.
that's
dudes
and
play
that's what I'm
defense.
looking at. I'm trying to
You ain't a
build
Clipper
one of the
fan.
best defensive teams. That's what I'm thinking about. Like if we could
He's
build
saying
a
dumb
bro,
shit
you
right
gotta think. If we could put Vanderbilt and players like Dylan Brooks
He's
around
saying
PG and
dumb.
Kawhi, bro, that
Yo,
defense, bro.
I think
No,
Udoka hype, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
no way.
Nah, man, he made them
No,
boys play
Got
The
defense
Boston
after
team, the
the All
Boston
Star
team
break,
had the
man.
same
He said if we
success
could,
with the
if we could
interim coach that they had with
Ty Lue
Udoka.
with the defensive style
Nah,
coach,
nah,
that
it's
we would
different with
win.
Udoka.
So Vogel would be a championship coach for us. Budenheiser would be a championship coach for us.
Udoka had
Relax,
one
bro.
good season. He don't got a
Relax,
resume
bro.
enough for everybody to keep
But you,
boosting him how they
no,
is.
but you got to understand what he did, bro. They was what under like they was 500 at the after All Star break. He made them dudes
My
play
boy, dog.
defense.
I fuck with
He
you, but Ty Lue is much more than just a 1 year type of coach, bro. You saw what he did with us when we were short staffed and we succeeded way more. We made it to the
I
fucking
like to know.
conference
No, I like
championship,
Nah,
Tyloo.
bro.
I'm
man.
not going
Listen,
against Tyloo.
Ty Lue, he's a good dude, but sometimes he acts special ed, and I'm tired of it, bro. I'm just tired of
I
him
do
acting
agree with
special
that.
ed.
I
If
agree with that.
oh,
I agree
I'm
with
with you,
that.
Kobe.
sure, if Kawhi would
Kobe
have
Jordan
played
tell me
last
too.
year or the year before, we would have been probably back-to-back championships, bro.
But what
Like
Ty
like
Lue
this
is though,
dude, when
Ty
you
Lue's
ask him a
he's a
serious, if you
comeback coach.
notice, when you ask the nigga a serious question, he always is smiling and smirking. Like, bro, we're asking you a serious question. Like, answer the question. He's just like,
Right, bro.
oh,
Because the
just
truth
just
hurts,
dumb stuff,
bro.
man.
Because the truth hurts sometimes, bro. If he were to say, "Yeah, if Kawhi was playing, we'd win,"
Hey, man,
he
no,
can't.
bro,
He
I
can't tell
understand
that.
you a
That,
super fan,
bro,
but
the
golly,
NBA
Right,
dog.
cannot sell
God
that.
damn.
The NBA
That's the
cannot
Lou.
sell that, bro. He cannot be an NBA coach if he keeps it real. Sorry, Kobe Jordan, bro. You're my boy, dog, but you got to
I
keep it real
understand, man.
too,
I'm just
dog.
You're
speaking.
my
They got to
boy.
play
Listen,
their role.
I'm not having any emotions to it. I'm just being honest because I'm just looking. I'm just judging from a basketball perspective, bro. That's it. I'm
You're
not like
judging
trying to
as
get
like
personal.
a real basic level basketball fan perspective, bro. Because you got
It's
to
not
look at it for
what?
what it
No,
Hey,
it's
is.
no,
not.
it's not a basic basketball
It's
level.
a
It's
business,
understanding
bro.
basketball on all levels, bro. When you talk about
No,
like
no,
coaching,
no,
Ty
no.
Lue,
You think it's as easy as they can say the right things and it'll come true. No, bro. You gotta work with what you have and keep your mouth shut and fucking see what happens
Wait,
at the
hold
end.
up.
Work
Let me
hard and
ask
see
y'all
what
a question. Y'all think Talu's a
Nah,
bad
bro.
coach or he
They
just
have
doesn't
media training for a
coach
Kobe
reason,
good
bro. You
Jordan
gotta
players?
have
thinks he's
media
a bad
training.
coach, bro. Kobe Jordan said that he should have fucking threw everybody under the bus.
What?
Wait,
I don't
hold on.
think it's. I don't think
Hold
it's.
on. What you said, bro?
Kobe
What's
Jordan
going
thinks
on?
he's thrown everybody under the bus.
Who's
Lue,
throwing everybody under the
Who's
bus?
you said he should have thrown everybody in the bus and not been so nonchalant about everything
I never. Those
or
words never
talk
came out of
so
my
high
mouth, bro. I
like
never said
make
that, bro.
himself look bad
Don't
for
mix
the
my
rest of
words,
the
bro.
team.
I never said that.
That's what he did, bro. He made himself look bad like he's an idiot, but he didn't know the truth. And you
Hey
gotta
man, I'm gonna
sell
just
that
say
in your
this. Hey,
speech,
hey,
bro.
hey, listen. I'm gonna just say this,
What
man.
the hell is
Listen.
going on right now?
I
Hey,
don't
listen,
know.
I'm gonna just say no, real
I
quick,
don't
BJ.
know.
Hold on. Listen. I'm gonna just say this. When I was a bad kid, right, and my parents, right, and I would look at my parents and say something and get away with it, and if I see them smirking and laughing and they're telling me something serious, I would keep doing it. But when my dad would look at me with a straight face, okay, I can't do it, bro. It's the
Time to
difference,
get
bro.
serious.
It's a difference when
Yeah.
you get serious about something. The message it just conveys a little bit stronger. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
You feel
trying to
me?
understand what that has to do with Ty Lue and his interviews and his coaching style, bro. Because he hasn't done an interview
You
on the
mean it
last.
affect it lets me see how he deals with situations and how he responds to certain questions. Like
No,
it matters, bro.
bro,
Because
because
It does matter.
when you
there's
say
a
when
difference
you say things like you
between keeping
forgot
it
to
real
put T
and
Man back in
keeping
the
it
game and you don't know
like
certain shit in
within
the
the
time of the game
realms of the
and you're
NBA.
smiling, like that shit is immature to me, bro.
No,
I
bro.
think
There's
Tyler
so
just
many
suffers from
coaches
having
that
too
have
many
come
good
and gone
players.
because they kept it real.
I
So many
agree with
coaches
that.
have
And
I
come and
think
gone
I think he just
I
because
think
suffers
he
for
got
having
they're
too
too
many
much
good
at
players.
his
I don't think he's a
disposal.
bad coach. I just think he suffers for having too many good players. So like he's a
But
really good.
see, that's what I'm
Talu's
no,
saying.
a
but
Like, how does
comeback
that
coach,
even make
bro.
sense though? Like,
talking
how do
about
you
Kobe
suffer
Jordan,
from having
talking
too many
about
good players?
his
Because
attitude
when you have so
as
many
a
good
coach.
players, you don't know who. Like it's. I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, if you
But
think
hold
about it,
on.
for the
But then
Clippers, it
hold
makes
so
on.
don't
sense.
play any
And
of
Is
them.
then
that
y'all not taking into account that like these are grown men. You get what I'm saying? With egos. Like you dealing with people. So it's like, yeah,
listen,
especially good
I
grown
don't
men.
know what world of basketball y'all came in, but when y'all got y'all gun and y'all clip loaded and y'all got way more than one out, bro. Listen, listen. I got way more in my extendo clip, bro. Like if I got that much ammo, I know what to do with it, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be
You're
and
talking
it's not
about
how is
playing
that a
wise.
liability because I
When
got
has
assets.
Ty Lue had that, bro?
Like
You
Ty
tell
Lue
me
just got
one
to know how
time
to
that
manage
Ty
it.
Lue had
Like
it.
if he don't know
When did
timing
Ty
and
Lue have it,
substitution,
Kobe Jordan?
that comes down to coaching, bro. That
You
doesn't
never
come down to
you
too much
didn't
When
just
talent.
watch
when
No, you
when
you
have
did
to
didn't
Ty
you
use
Lue
didn't
your
just
have
watch
that
the
real
Nets.
quick?
You ain't just
When
watch the
did he
Nets
have the
have all that
banana
talent
clip?
and ain't do nothing with it. Sometimes you can have too much talent.
well then. So hold on. Then
No.
we got to question the coach. Then that's all I'm saying.
When did
I
he
totally
have it
agree with
in
You
you.
the
can't say he's
playoffs?
not you can't say he's a great coach if he can't manage his own team. Like what?
Yeah, no, I
When
agree
did
with you.
Ty
That's what I'm
Lue
saying.
have
Like he
a
might have
full
had.
staff in the playoffs? You tell me, Kobe Jordan, because I don't know, bro. You know more than me.
So hold
When
on.
why
Have
are
we?
we
So hold on. Let me
criticizing
ask you a
Amy
question.
when he
I'm not
hasn't
putting
had a
Ty
fully
Lue on
loaded
this level,
clip?
right? I'm just saying. Did Ime Udoka have too much talent when they got to the finals last year? Like when you say too
He
much
had his
talent,
whole
like
fucking roster, man. What are you talking about? I'm
you said
talking
what?
about Ty Lue. When did he have a fully loaded clip with the Clippers? Why are we judging him so harshly when you haven't even had a valid point of criticism for him, bro? He hasn't had a
Hold on,
full
bro. Hold on. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Listen, I've actually pinpointed all of my criticisms of him. Right, my biggest criticisms of him has
him
been
on the podium talking about his
no.
team.
Listen, if
You
you
don't like
listen,
his
bro, you'll
passive
understand what I'm
aggressive
saying.
style of
My
answering
my crit.
questions
If you
because you
listen,
play that game in the NBA. You
yeah,
can't
bro,
keep
but
it
you're not
real,
listening,
bro.
bro. You're just talking. You
You
just
can't
talking,
keep
bro.
it
So
real in
listen,
the
this is what
NBA,
I'm
dog.
saying,
I'm
right?
sorry. I'm
My
not
issue with
talking,
Ty
bro.
Lue has been consistent, right? His poor management of his substitutions and his rotations and his timing, right? He doesn't know. He
How?
hasn't been doing it for the majority
How?
of the
He
season.
hasn't had his best players. How could he be at
Bro,
No,
fault?
he
I
does.
do. I do agree with him. I do agree with him on that. He has been inconsistent though, bro. I think Ty Lue does more with less. Ty Lue does better with less, and we've seen that in the
Yo, no,
playoffs.
Why?
no,
He's
no,
Why?
won.
no, no, no.
Ty
Because
I
Lue
agree
he'd
does
with
better
rather
with
Don.
less.
play
No,
his
no, I
starters
agree with Don.
than his
I agree
bench
with Don
players.
when it comes to this. How can you manage minutes when the minutes fluctuate every other game? Kawhi is playing every other game. Paul George is out every other game. This person is in and out. You can't get a consistent minutes. So, like you
No,
said,
that's
how
not
can
true.
you judge him?
Uh,
How
You
can
can
you
be
really judge him
consistent with
if he
what you
never
got
had a full
because
clip?
when hold on, when Terrence Mann was when he was healthy, he was still mismanaging his minutes. So what are you talking about?
No, he
But
mismanaged
Terrence
minutes, but he
bench
never had a
player.
full clip.
He's a
Like you
bench
just
player,
said.
bro.
You just
In the
said. You
finals or
just
the
said it's
playoffs,
the
But
coach.
bro,
he's on the
no,
bench.
okay, again, every team has injuries, bro. So again, you still have to be able to manage. So Memphis Grizzlies, they
Well,
haven't
pause.
had
Where's
their
that?
best player,
Kobe
right?
We ain't had
Jordan,
How
this time.
come? Hold on. How
judge us
come
in
they
the
have still
playoffs.
been winning, bro?
Judge us this year, bro. Judge us this year when we make
No,
the
I'm talking
playoffs
about this
and
year.
see
The
what we
Memphis
do.
Grizzlies.
Yeah,
Hold on.
bro. No, okay. The past is the past.
Listen, bro. The
Judge us
Memphis
this year,
Grizzlies
dog.
for the first quarter of the season, they was missing Jared they was missing what's old boy name? The power forward,
Jaren
bro.
Jackson.
The fake
Jared
All
Jackson.
Star,
They was missing him,
the
and now
plug
they're
in All
missing
Star,
John Morant.
trash ass
How are they still
motherfucker.
managing to win games? Answer the question.
Bro, I'm talking about the Clippers. We're talking
No,
about the
no,
Clippers.
no. I don't care, bro. It's the same situation. We've had
No, it's
Kawhi missed
not.
30.
Oh,
Kawhi
look,
missed
look,
30
look.
games.
Grizzlies aren't
I can
taken
answer your
seriously.
question.
They're not
I can
a
answer your question.
serious team.
I can answer your
What do
question.
you hold on? The Grizzlies are not a serious team. What are you
Yeah,
talking
One,
to
about?
casual
Memphis.
NBA
Wait.
fans,
Hear
they're
me out,
serious, but they ain't shit to
This nigga's
everybody
a man.
else.
This nigga's a
Everybody else
weirdo, bro.
knows it.
bro. Let me answer your question. Memphis not as deep as us. That's number one. For two, Memphis don't have as many veterans as us. So Memphis is winning games, but they're also developing players. You get what I'm trying to say? So they're playing free spirit. Whereas though you got a lot of our players that are trying to warm themselves up and manage themselves for the fucking for the playoffs. So with that being said, on top of not having a consistent rotation, not having consistent players, it's hard. You don't got a full
No, no,
clip
no,
like
no.
you
Yeah,
said.
That
we're
bro,
war
that,
ready.
listen,
We're war
that's a
ready.
casual take. You
We're
know why
war
that's a
ready
casual
right
take?
now, man.
Because hold
Go
on,
ahead, I'm
that's a
listening.
casual
Go ahead.
take.
I'm listening.
Because listen, when we have been healthy, when we did have Norman Powell for those stretches, and we did have Terrence Mann, and we have Robin Covington this whole season, those three guys and a few others have still had inconsistencies within their minutes, even
Kobe
in
Jordan,
those games.
Kobe
So
Jordan,
Bro,
first of all, bro,
Kobe
listen,
Jordan. I
you can't
respect your
just
narrative,
say we haven't had Kawhi
bro.
Leonard. It's
But
not
think
just
about
about
it.
Kawhi Leonard.
You think that there isn't a reason why he didn't play? You think that
bro.
they didn't
It
hear
doesn't matter
the
what the reason is,
millions
bro.
of
When we
people
need to
telling
win
the
games, you
coaching
need to
staff
go
that
deep
we
into
should
your
play
bag
them?
and you need to get
We
your best
know we
defender.
should play
He's
them,
not playing the
but
right
that is
guys,
not
and
the
that
big
comes down to
picture,
coaching.
bro.
Simple as that, bro.
Hear
We're
me out.
trying to
Hear me
keep the
out, bro.
Chalk up.
continuity.
Easy,
I,
easy.
I
Bro,
agree.
we're
Simple
I
as
trying to
that,
agree
man.
keep
with
the
you. I agree with you as far as rotations. It's definitely situations where Tyloo could be better with
No, no, no.
rotations.
There's multiple
But
situations,
look,
bro. It's not
but
just
look,
one.
no,
on
Multiple
top of
no.
that
games.
though, but look where we're at in the stand. You making it seem like we're not fifth right now in the West.
Bro,
You know
hold
what
Right.
I'm
on, hold on,
saying?
bro.
We're
Hold on.
With
not.
So,
those deficiencies,
bro.
we
You
right
keep saying
there.
the standings, bro. I'm not talking about the standings. I'm talking about our play. I'm talking about our actual play, right? You keep saying the standings in the record. I don't care about that. I'm looking at how we are in game, right? In game situations, because that's what's going to translate to the playoffs. Our habits and our tendencies. So, for one,
Facts.
Ty Lue has been inconsistent throughout this whole year with his rotations. That I'm not talking about the
Not.
record.
He
The
hasn't played
record is
the
what it
bench
is.
players.
Again, we haven't had our best player. That's what's contributing to the record. But again, here's what you can't account for. Why has Ty Lue not been playing the right guys in the right moments of the games when they have been healthy? Tell me
Because
why.
the regular season doesn't matter. We're playing
What?
for
It
Oh,
does
okay.
matter.
Okay.
No, it
No,
does
okay.
matter, bro.
You got
No,
That's
it
you.
fucking
The,
doesn't.
the
It
Why?
regular
doesn't,
Because
season
we're
bro.
matters.
still
The
where we're
regular
at.
season matters.
We're
If it
still in the
did,
playoff
It
race. We're
matters,
still
but
top
we're
seeded.
different. Hey,
We're
look.
still in the
It
top seeds,
matters.
bro.
It,
We're
it
not in the
matters, but
play-in,
we're
bro.
managed
All right,
different
BJ. I'm
as
about to
a
get up out of
team.
here, though, bro. Salute.
Nah, because
All
you
right,
lose,
we
bro.
gotta actually end it right
Kobe
now.
Jordan, bro.
We
You
gotta
tripping,
actually end
bro.
it.
Salute.
Hey,
Salute to
shout
everybody in
out
the
to
panel,
Kobe
man.
Jordan, but
Salute
he
Salute.
everybody in the
tripping,
panel.
bro.
Yeah.
He thinks that the
Yeah.
regular season is all be
salute.
all, but it's not, bro. We're looking for the playoffs and the championship.
Hey
And
man, you got to
whatever
be able
we
to
have
critique
done
your
this
team, dog.
year
You being
is what
delusional.
we wanted to do. The Clippers have
Hey,
held
this
their
shit's
own way
hilarious, man.
in their
You
future
being
for the
delusional, homie.
bro. We've literally done against what everybody knows is the best option. We could have been playing Terrence Mann. We could have been playing all these motherfuckers, but no, we haven't because we're looking for the playoffs.
Hey John. Hey man, appreciate you, brother. Gonna have to have you back on, man. We'll be back on Tuesday night after the game, bro. Man, once you come back on Tuesday night.
I got you, BJ, man. Much respect, bro. You know,
Love, love.
when I tell you, bro, I just want the best for the Clippers, bro. And I don't like the narratives, bro. I don't like the downplaying certain players, starters, Mook, Westbrook. I don't like the downplaying of the team, bro. We gotta ride with them, win or lose, bro. And any like Clipper fan that has been riding with us before Kawhi will tell you that, bro, because we've been through so many losing seasons, so many fucking below 500 seasons where we didn't even make the playoffs, bro, that for us to be in this position right now and to think about it on a logical level, bro, from a team that's been losing, it's like you say, oh, let's say the Orlando Magic get Kawhi and
Yeah.
P 1 year, and now they're in this position. Like, bro, you wouldn't believe, dog. Like, you wouldn't think, like, yeah, like we could break it. We got real players on our team. It's not Buzz Griffin or CP Fraud or fucking DeAndre Jokester, all these players
Hey,
that weren't really about it, bro. Like we got real
we,
heroes
we,
out
we
there,
gonna get it. We gonna get the championship, man.
right, bro?
We
We're
gonna
gonna,
get it.
bro.
But hey, man, Tuesday, come through.
I'm gonna be here, bro, for sure. Locked in, bro.
All right, for sure.
All right.
Mello, man, you gotta come in the chat, bro. This nigga Mello, man, man. I've been going back and forth with this dude for damn near an hour, bro. Mello, you better than this shit, man. Stop all stop all this shit with KDB Kawhi in 2012, bro. That nigga was a rookie. That nigga was not. You judging this nigga by when he came into the league. And then KD was in the league for 5 years. Motherfucker wasn't young. But anyway, hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Appreciate all my people, all my Clipper supporters, all my basketball heads that came here as well. All teams are welcome. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, man. We got over 47 people right now. So we should have over 50 likes in the chat right now. I see 42. We should have over 50 likes, you know what I'm saying, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, share. Hit the top of that chat box as well, man. Like I said, all my Clipper supporters, I take it very seriously about how I report to y'all, man, doing my homework and try to, give y'all the best content possible. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to send y'all love. The Cash App is $BJ Matthews. The PayPal is at Broderick Masters. Or you can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, hit that super sticker as well. And if y'all on the show and I can't answer every single question, if y'all send me your Cash App or whatever, then I'll make sure to give it to y'all priority because I get a lot of questions, so all at once. So I might not be able to get to you right then and there, but if you do the Cash App or the super sticker, I will get that comment. But until next time, we respectfully say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put live peace out of here like swimwear.